No. We don't want to do it that way. Yo. Hold on. Hold tight. What up, Steve D? Y'all hold tight for a minute. I'm trying to have somebody join. Hold tight. Hold your horses for a minute, y'all. Okay. This is live. The hell? Y'all hold tight for a sec. If I end up clicking off by accident, I will click back on. Because I'm still learning this thing. I'm trying to email somebody compose while I'm doing this so they can have this link. Jasmine A. Who's in here? Max Rider, Steve D, Mom Food, Plant and Things, Andy and Max. I gotta get this up on the screen. That sucks. Oh man, search. I am waiting on someone, y'all. But in the meantime, Urban. The hell's taking her so long? Mom Food says, welcome back. Mom Food, you never told me about the brown rice. Or did you? And can you guys hear me? Oh, come on. Can't even get to my own damn channel. What the hell? Are you guys able to hear me? I didn't do a mic check. I just clicked in. Urban AZ. All right, there we go. All right, y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. All right, is this person going to join us or not? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Is this working?
Jasmine, you are my first test. Hey, you guys, this is Jasmine. She can introduce herself. I gotta go wash some shit out my mouth real fast. I told you we were freestyling.
Oh my goodness. Hi guys, my name is Jasmine Todd. I am a USA track and field athlete. I do the long jump, the 100. My PBs are 684, which in feet is 22.8, I believe, 22 feet 8 inches. And then my PB in the 100 is 1092 seconds. I went to the University of Oregon. I also graduated from Chandler High School. I hold the school record at the University of Oregon in both the long jump and the 100. I'm a world medalist, 2015 world medalist in the 4x1. And yeah, that's me. I don't know where Derek went, but he's got me freestyling. I also do podcast. So I started off doing Crazy Faith with fan art, and from fan art I grew into working with Sidious Magazine. And with Sidious Magazine, I started doing podcasts with them called Out the Blocks with Jasmine Todd. It has been fun. And what those podcasts have both been about is just telling the athlete story, because track and field in general is not the best at telling athlete stories. And so I decided, why not start telling these stories, because that's how athletes start gaining fans, because we like to feel connected with the athletes. And it seems like Derek is back. Hello.
So this is funny. So you guys, I switched up everything. I had planned on just talking a bunch of shit, to be honest. And so after I thought about it, I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So I said, let me
Thank
text
you.
Jasmine and see what she's doing tonight to keep me from talking shit. Because I had some shit I want to get off my chest. But you know how you feel one way 1 minute, and then you think about it and you're like, I ain't gonna do that. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, I ain't gonna do that.
Growth.
So I said, let's keep it positive. And the reason why during my workout today, someone had said, uh, thanks Derek for the workouts. You're motivating me. So I didn't want to come right back after the workout and just start tearing people down and shit, because that was the plan. I was gonna rip on some people. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That ain't cool. I should be a motivator. So can't motivate 1 minute and then just come in here and start fucking ripping on people because I feel like it. So that's hence we have Jasmine in here to keep me from ripping on people.
Oh, I am so glad that I can keep you from ripping on people. And that's growth. I'm proud of you
I
guys.
don't know how much she's told you guys yet. Um, she's a track star. She went to Oregon. What have you told them so far?
So I let them know that I went to the University of Oregon. I graduated from Chandler High School. I'm a world medalist. And then I told them about my podcast as well.
All right. I want to see if I can what's DJ texting me? Hold on for a minute. I want to see if I can grab a photo of you from somewhere. I wasn't prepared for this, as you know. So, like I said, this is just freestyling.
It's all right.
To keep me from doing some shit I'll probably regret later. Be like, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, when did you start doing this? Is this your first? This is your first one?
Ah, fuck. Motherfucker. Man, how did you? Didn't even break. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I just spilled a bunch of juice all over the place. No, I started live. Well, as far as this, yeah. Hold on. I'm doing too much right now. Hold tight. Okay. I'm doing way too much right now. I'm just kind of killing time so I swear to God, so I don't do what I had planned on doing,
Oh my gosh.
to be honest.
Still
And
time.
I
Still
said,
time.
Jasmine, to keep it positive. Hold on, I'm trying to grab this shot and I just spilled shit all over the freaking place. Man, I'm just gonna grab this whole page.
The whole page. Oh, Lord.
Nah, I just Googled you. We're gonna talk about you for a minute so I can keep it positive. Then I'll get into some negative shit at the end. Hold on. I'm still trying to work this and you're laughing. Brand, how do I upload this? Overlay. And she's laughing. Talk shit.
What do you want me to talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. Well, guys,
Hold on. I'm about to show them a photo of you real fast.
you guys see how
track
you told me
photo.
to talk and then told me to hold on? Oh, look, it's me and Jenna in the
So
back.
that's her. One of the photos in Beijing. What was this? What was it? What was this? Worlds?
Yes, that was World Championships.
Okay. Anyway, I learned how to hide this. Anyway, all right. So we're back, and click off. Yeah, Jasmine, what are we doing?
I really love that you asked me to come on here and ask me what we're doing.
Honestly, now that Nurse Viv is working 3 days out of the week, I'd be bored. So
the fact that 3 days
we're going to talk about. I think I put in the thing. I think I put in the description earlier. I forget. What do you guys want to talk about? I got like 30 minutes. I gotta waste before my food comes.
What did you order?
I ordered some grilled catfish from Cracker Barrel.
That actually sounds good. I haven't had Cracker Barrel in a while. It's been a minute.
All right, so Jasmine is in the process right now. You're working out for what? Worlds, right?
Yes, we have World
So
Championships.
you got to go through USA's. So explain how that works to the people that don't know track. Firstly, you should, because a lot of people, they don't watch track because they don't know how it works. So why don't you explain how that works?
So everybody knows that every 4 years we have the Olympics, but every 2 years we have World Championships. And so World Championships was actually supposed to be last year, but due to COVID and having to push back the Olympics, it got pushed to 2022, which is where we're at now. In 3 weeks, I believe. Time is flying. We have U.S. Championships, and at U.S. Championships, we all compete to try to make this team. Top 3 make it on a team. And some events we do get to get 4 because we have another circuit, which I'm not going to get into because I'll confuse a lot of you guys. But there's a circuit on the side that's called the Diamond League, and the winner of the Diamond League gets an automatic bid to the World Championships. Within the World Championships, the athletes have to hit a certain standard. And so to actually go and represent. And yeah, so I'll head out to USA's in 3 weeks and try to make it onto this World Championship team. And it's also the first time ever that World Championships is being held here in the United States on US soil, which is amazing for the US athletes because that means we do not have to travel over to Europe.
What's the difference? What's the difference from World Championships and the Olympics?
So the difference between World Championships and the Olympics is basically the Olympics has every single sport, all the Olympic sports, where the World Championships is strictly track and field. So the Olympics would be like our top tier meet, and right after that would be a World Championships for us.
So Olympics has every sport. Worlds, this is just track and field. That's it.
Strictly track and field.
No difference as far as countries competing, people competing. It's just strictly just track and field, though.
It's strictly track and field. Every country gets to have a representative there. If they have 3 athletes that have that standard, then they'll have 3 athlete representatives in each event. But yeah, it's the same thing as Olympics. It's strictly for track and field. So we'll have every country there representing.
So you guys, one thing I would always say about people that ran track, they have to have a certain mentality, like a stronger mentality than any other sport, I would say, because let's just say, Jasmine, you made it in the 100 meters in the long jump. What was that, 3 or 4 years ago? How, I
Mm.
don't know how long ago it was, but
We don't gotta say years because that's gonna make me feel old.
but you train damn near all year to run an 11-second race. Now I say 11 seconds because not a lot of women can run 11 or under what she has. To run an 11-second race. And it's kind of like mentally, like you have to be mentally strong in order to do that, because you're training so much for 11 seconds on the track, and you could have one bad race. And if you have that bad race at USA's, which she's competing, going to in a month or so, especially for the Olympics or Worlds or something, let's just say Olympics, you have to wait another 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? Another 4 years. You don't get to play next day or next week or next year. It's 4 years. So I always tell them, like, man, you have to like mentally like be really tough to just to keep at it, to be honest. Because man, I mean, you could probably tell your journey, but it's like I've watched your journey. I'm like, how are you doing it right now? I would have gave up. I would have moved on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, honestly, our sport's very unforgiving. So, like you said, you train year round and you're prepping for, in my case, a 11-second race. And like you said, one mess up can change everything, or one perfect race can also change everything. Um, Also, track and field, like we know, isn't very big, especially within the US. I think it's bigger in the European countries and every other country, really, except for the US. So a lot of people aren't getting sponsorships, and that's also where that strong mentality comes in. It's really hard to try to have a job when you're supposed to be a professional. I use this analogy all the time, where you don't see an NFL player or NBA player or a Major League Baseball player working a full-time job and also training full-time. And people will ask all the time, how do you do this? And honestly, it's just based off the support that I get and the motivation, because we train from, our practices start at either 10 o'clock or 11, depending on the day. And we're not done until 5:30, 6 o'clock some days, for most of the days, except for Wednesdays, which is our like down region day where we're there for an hour. So could you imagine trying to find a job so that you can sustain living when you're training during business hours where most businesses are trying to hire?
I'm looking at something. Hey, so I want to jump right into something because I know a lot of people know track and field from. I don't even think anybody in here really watches track and field, to be honest. But yeah, Thosa, go ahead. You can ask a question. Go for it. I'm gonna wait on this question, and then I'm gonna say what I wanted to say.
I didn't even see these over here. Hello, comments.
Golf King, you watch track and field. Who's your favorite track athlete? All right, Thosa says, I would love to know which countries are most formidable in track and field.
What the heck does
Jasmine.
formidable mean?
Hmm?
What does formidable
What do
mean?
you mean by formidable, Thosu? I'm kind of lost on that one too. Break
Bolt,
that down a little bit.
Bolt's everyone's favorite. Boring choice. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. No, I'm just kidding. He's an amazing athlete.
Thosu, you got to break that down a little bit. But anyway, I was going to ask you with the Shakari Richardson thing, do you think that brings more attention to track and field with the whole her having to sit out because of the weed suspension and all that? Like it brings more attention to the sport. Like it's good for the sport. Not that what happened to her is good, but for the sport.
I definitely think that it was amazing for a sport. We had a lot of people that started to tune in and watched. I'm pretty sure the ratings for the Prefontaine Classic when she got to come back was probably out the roof. Like it's probably the most people they've ever had watching. And so I think it was great for the sport. I think it brought a lot of awareness of what goes on in our sport. It was a very big educational piece because a lot of people didn't understand why marijuana was banned within our sport. A lot of people still don't understand fully. And yeah, I think it was a really good, not for her. Like, of course, everyone wanted her to run, and I wanted her to compete and also run on our 4x1 because I think that would have been a crazy 4x1 to watch. But I think in the end, it brought a lot of light to our sport and a lot of fans for her.
So with what's my call it? With Usain Bolt pretty much retired, I'm thinking it was much needed. A lot of people hate on her, but I'm thinking it was definitely needed for the sport. Personally, I'm trying to look at these questions. CT guy says, "Who is your sponsor?" I can tell you she was sponsored by Nike. If you want to elaborate on that, I don't know how much you want to get into that, but she was a Nike athlete. And go ahead, Jazz. You can tell your.
Once upon a time, when I left college, for 2 years I was sponsored by Nike, and we decided to part ways. They didn't renew the contract for various reasons of not competing in different meets. Also, the field event side of it, because I primarily long jump now. It's not their starred event, their prize possession event, because obviously the distance and the sprints kind of take that away, especially the 100 meters. And so for the past, what, 4 years? Yeah, about 4 years, I've been unsponsored, and I've just done a lot of partnerships that have helped me with apparel and just trying to help with living costs.
So I'm gonna get through these questions quick. Who had a better track program in your eyes, USC or LSU?
USC. I think
Really?
USC.
You think
Yeah,
USC?
yeah, I
Hmm.
think, okay. I
She's
think
in the pack. She was in the Pac-12, so of course she's gonna say a
I
Pac-12
think
team.
it alternated a little bit because when I was in school, LSU wasn't as prominent while I was there. It was USC. I think over the years, though, long term wise, LSU definitely.
Yeah, I would have to go with LSU too, as far as long term wise. Didn't USC's coach just leave them
Yes,
last year or two?
sure did. I think she's down in Georgia, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So how much does coaching really matter?
Coaching is everything. Between having a coach that knows how to coach you and also that coaching relationship has a major effect. If you and your coach aren't seeing eye to eye, it's going to show on the track. And also, if a coach doesn't know how to progress you, I think a lot of coaches nowadays they try to go for those athletes that are already there and aren't going to need too much progression once they get into a program, as opposed to taking an athlete that is going to show progression. And I think I was one of those athletes as well, coming out of high school where my PB was an 11.6 coming into college. And I was definitely a long jumper, triple jumper. But because I had such a great coach, Curtis Taylor, who's at Oregon, I was able to run a 10.92, a windy 10.88, and never in a million years did I think I would have ever ran that. So I think coaching is very important.
Okay, we're gonna jump right into this. This is something that I want to know. Well, I'm gonna answer my feelings, but I'm gonna see what you feel. What do you feel? Damn, transgender. What do you feel about that? The transgender, like the man who's all of a sudden a woman because he can't compete as a man, he decides to become a woman. What do
So
you feel about that whole thing in track and field?
I am all for equality. I do think that they deserve a space in sport, but I do believe that at this moment they need to have their own classification where it's men's, trans, women, or however they want to label that middle in between. I think it would be amazing to watch because you're going to have people that are messing with their hormones, their hormone levels. And so I feel like it would even their playing field out. But as a man to come down and compete with women biologically, their genetics just make them faster. And so I think it's a very unfair advantage to the women in our sport. But again, I am all for equality. And so I do feel like they do deserve a space in our sport, but they need their own space.
Right. So it really hasn't. I think once it hits, it seems like with track and field, like I see it in high school, and you see it in some of the smaller colleges. You see it happening. I think it just recently happened, maybe in swimming or something like that. I think it was a big
Yeah.
deal about it. Guy came in or whatever you want to. I don't want to be politically incorrect or whatever, but whatever. The dude, now he's a woman and was just killing everybody, like, I mean, by ridiculous times. And it's kind of like, come on now. But I think once it happens in women's basketball, something that's kind of more out there or people are more involved in, I think it's going to be a big deal if all of a sudden you some 6'10" dude, now he decides, I feel like I'm a female, and starts playing basketball and just dominating. Then it's going to be, now it's going to be some changes. I just think right now it's not affecting the right people. It's not hurting. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
But,
That is very valid. I didn't even think about that. Where it really won't take into play until it is women's basketball, because
once the whole Joanna Man thing happens in a sport, one of the more popular female sports, I think then it's going to be a problem. Right now, everybody's kind of walking that thin line. I don't want to get sued, and all this and that. So let's let it go. But I definitely don't think it's fair to the females that's competing. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, I don't get that, how they even allowing this. But, we live in a funny world right now. Like a real funny world. Like, people are afraid to, what it is cancel culture or whatever. Like, you gotta watch what you say nowadays, basically, because it's cancel culture.
cancel culture is very real.
They will they will come after you for sure. Let me see what does she think she could beat? Oh yeah. You think you could beat Tom Brady in a 40,
Yes.
Jasmine?
Yes.
You think you could beat me in a 40?
Yes, Derek.
Okay, we're gonna race one of these days then. Not
Okay.
now, I'll pull up. Okay, so let's say you in your top condition when you were in top running 10, 8, 7 or whatever.
Mhm.
And let's say me when I was 24, 25. You think you could beat me then in my top shape when I was prime football player?
I feel like we might be neck and neck.
Really?
You would get me. I think you would get me, but it would be close. It would be close.
You know what? If we were going longer, if we were to run 100, I would say yes. A 40, because I'm gonna get out so much faster than you because I was more powerful then. You see what I'm saying? I know at that time I probably couldn't run a sub 1100. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I know I can I'm going to start slowing down at 60 or whatever because we weren't trained to run that far. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a 40, no way. Not
Sounds
even close.
good. I'm
Not
gonna let
even
you
close.
have this one. It would be close. Trust me, it would be close.
Okay.
But you would get me. I said you would get me. But it would be close.
You're right. Well, I keep forgetting you ran sub 11. That's pretty fast. So I got to remember that. I have to remember that. That's pretty fast. A lot of guys can't run under 11. So yeah. I missed the question. Hold on. Yeah, she can beat Tom Brady. Brittany Griner.
I'm gonna tell Tom Brady to come see me. I think that's a fun talk too. A lot of the football players that have been pretty cocky out here, but coming out to the track and seeing what it's really like to run against pro sprinters.
But here's my problem with that. When you guys, I seen somebody put a comparison. I forget the girl's name, Desiree Bryant, that's her name. They took her split at a recent meet. They took her 40-yard split. And it was like maybe a 4.5, maybe even a 4.4, something. And they compared it to Des Bryant's 40-yard dash, basically saying she could beat Des Bryant in a 40, which probably, yeah, at that point in time. But if all he did was train to run, you're not going to beat him. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like about the track the track athletes comparing themselves to the football athletes. You guys train to run fast.
We don't compare ourselves to them.
Bullshit. Go on Twitter.
No. We don't ever compare ourselves to a football player. It's the football players comparing
No,
themselves.
they don't. The football players don't even care. You guys jumping. You guys always trying to compare. What's his name? The receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. What's his name?
We don't. He started it. He was.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. It wasn't fully him. It was the fans.
What's Tyreek Hill? You guys are always trying to throw him into some.
The fans, we didn't throw him into nothing. Go check his Twitter because
you
the fans started making his
so.
head big, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take Usain Bolt." Boy, how you gonna take Usain Bolt, who's a world record holder? I don't want to hear that. Now, if he did train, he would be. I think he'd be a world class track athlete.
Yeah, he would beat Usain in a 40 if he trained, for sure. He ain't beating him in 100 because Usain is Usain.
He's not beating Usain in a 40.
What?
He's not beating Usain in a 40.
Are you? Oh my God. Are you crazy?
Nah, I'm sorry. No. I don't think he'd get him in a 40. He definitely wouldn't get him in 100.
You're saying if they're both training, he can't beat him in a 40.
I definitely agree. I think he could get, I'm not going to name no names, but there's some other 100 runners that he'd get. For Usain Bolt, no.
So basically you're saying no one could beat Usain Bolt in a 40.
I don't think so. I think the only person in a 40.
What about Christian Coleman and the guys that run the fast 60s?
Christian Coleman. I think Christian Coleman would be one of the few, and Trayvon Bromell.
Golf King says Chris Johnson from the Titans, who started the track comparison with Usain Bolt. I don't know about that one.
It don't even really be the athletes, to be honest. It's not the players, it's the fans.
Yeah, but no, it'd be a lot of the track athletes talking shit because what do they call it? They call it something. They're trying to get their clout or whatever. See, in order for track athletes to get any kind of notoriety, they always have to bring football into it because no one cares about track and field. Let's be real. So they always have to compare themselves. They always have to bait a football player into a debate so they can get their name out there. Basically,
the fans did that.
Let's be real.
The athletes did not do that.
And
worried about
track and field should be paying. What's the DK Metcalf? They should be paying him for running that 100 because he brought so much attention to track and field. It's like ridiculous.
I agree with that. I do think that they should have paid him. I don't know what the deal was. They might have. He might have got an appearance fee for being there, to be honest. But track and field is very quiet about appearance fees, what the contracts are, or anything along those lines. So I wouldn't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did get an appearance fee.
Do you think golf is a sport?
Do I think golf is a sport?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can't do it. It takes athleticism. I can't hit a ball. So
it takes athleticism or skills?
Takes skills. I think
Trump could play golf and he's a fat slob.
That's a good question. Like, I don't want to offend any golf players out there, but it does take skill.
Go ahead, offend them. We got one in here. You can offend them.
But I also feel like cheerleading's not a sport.
Cheerleading's not a sport?
But it's very athletic.
Oh, it is considered a sport in high school, though, when they go to those cheer competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, right. What was that question? I got to get to these questions. I keep getting behind. It was something I seen that was interesting. Those who says what is sexier, body or brains?
Brains.
You can't see somebody's brain. Stop it.
You
Brains. Oh, your brain is sexy. His
know,
brain is so sexy.
you could see how they talk. If a dude could look attractive and be stupid.
You got to quit lying to people for
I'm
real.
not
I,
lying.
I'll delete this. I'll delete this video when we're done because I know you don't want somebody. Oh, Jasmine said that. I'll delete it,
Oh
but
my
stop
gosh,
lying.
let me
You got
tell
to stop
you.
lying to people.
There
Women
are
need to
some
cut
men
that shit
that I
out.
have talked to that are just dumb, okay? And that's we don't talk or date
But
no.
here's the problem though. If a dude ain't looking right, you ain't even giving him a chance to talk to you.
First of all, I have talked
Let's
to
be real.
some ugly men, okay? They were not the cutest.
And what made you talk to them? How did you get to meet them? How did you get to know them?
The intellect, we were friends first.
Mm. But so if you guys weren't friends first, he wouldn't have had a chance.
I mean, probably not.
Not right.
Not
So
initially, no. But then you talk to them, and then the brain, they have conversation, and then boom, now we're talking.
okay. We need to cut that shit out.
I did not meet nobody on Craigslist.
Let me see your nails, Jasmine. Somebody was saying about your nails. So how do you use the restroom with those nails?
The same way you use the restroom, the same way you wipe your ass, the same way I wipe my ass.
Nah.
Very much so.
You must use your knuckles or something.
No. It's a skill. The only thing I can't do is pull out a card.
What?
The only thing I can't do is like pull out a card, like at a gas station when they got to go in, little thing. I can't grab them, so I have to use tweezers. But I can pick a quarter up off the floor, a bobby pin. I could wipe my butt. I lift weights with my nails.
Wow. but bidet gang. They say you use a bidet.
I wish. I really wish.
All right, let me get to some more of these questions. Someone's brains make them more attractive too. Yeah, Candy, but you're not gonna if this is the ugliest dude sitting in the club or wherever you meet, he's not gonna even get it. You're not gonna even give him a chance to talk to you. Let's be real. He can't even talk to you. So how does the ugly dude even have a chance unless he's playing in your same sport or he has a reason to be around you for whatever reason and y'all become friends. If he was just passing by, or let's just say y'all had a layover in the airport together, what you're not gonna even give him a chance to talk. As soon as he's like, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 you're probably acting like you're on the phone or whatever. Let's be real.
I'm not rude. I wouldn't. I have conversations.
So you're giving that guy a chance, really.
Yeah. I had a whole dude in the Houston airport.
Let me find somebody. Hold on, and I'm gonna watch you sit up here and lie. I'm gonna put up a picture. Let me find somebody.
Do not listen to him because I was in the airport not too long ago and a guy was trying to talk to me and I entertained it and then I told him that I was not interested in that way.
All right. I think I found some of you guys know who Bob Dingo is, right? He's a YouTube.
Not to pull up some foolishness.
No, this guy kind of looks like Bob Dingo, but you don't know who Bob Dingo is. But some of these people in here know who Bob Dingo is. But hold on, let me upload it in here.
The guy at the airport was
then don't lie either. Don't be like, yeah, I'm gonna give him a shot. All right, I'm about to. Once you see him, you tell me. He comes up to you.
I just know you too well because I just.
So this guy comes up to you, Bob Dingo, we're gonna call him.
Derek.
And you're telling me you're gonna have a conversation with. You're gonna let him have a conversation with you. Could be the nicest guy, smartest guy in the world, but you're honestly gonna.
Not even my preference in men, so
what?
No. Said not even my preference in men, so no.
Why not?
The way my skin tone is set up. The
Let's
way
just say he was darker. I could have picked a black dude. I mean, but do you see what I'm saying? You said it was about the brains. That's it. You didn't say it was
okay.
about the looks. So
Okay.
now you're saying it's about the looks.
It's not 100% about the looks. Looks do play a factor, but what keeps me attracted is the brains.
But he has to have some type of looks in order to get in the door.
Something, but
Well, say that then. Don't say it's about the brains. Jasmine, do not hate on
they do love
pale
me.
skinned dudes. They will love you.
They do love me.
So you've never dated a white guy before, I take it?
No, I've not.
But they have approached you.
Yes, and especially elderly white men.
Why do you think that is?
I have no idea.
No clue whatsoever.
No clue whatsoever, but yeah, it's a lot. A lot.
You guys are, if you're just now coming in here, I brought Jasmine in here to keep me from doing what I was planning on doing. So I want to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it positive. So I was about to go on a ask me whatever and just talk about whoever, but I'm not going to do that.
I'm really glad you didn't. Thanks.
So I wish there was a lot of track people in here because I could really go in on track people that run track because you guys live in your own world.
I do.
Like for real. But they wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. Like track, you guys track, people that run track, they expect special things to happen for them because they just think, you know, they deserve it because they work hard. They deserve it. They deserve the sponsorships, the money. They deserve everything. And I'd be like, if you don't like it, why the fuck are you doing it? Like y'all complain so much about what should.
My eyes just rolled down the street.
Because you know I'm right. All y'all do is complain.
See, the thing that we complain
about how it should be
is how it should be, though, because we're not complaining about something outrageous.
But if you got to understand, if the sport demanded for so you guys to get paid so much, it would happen. It's not because somebody's against the sport. It's just it's not in demand. You see what I'm saying? So if it's not in demand, you can't expect people to just pick it up and watch it and support it. It's just not in demand.
That's with our sport and why we don't get paid is one, we've given shoe companies too much power over our contracts. Then we can't talk about the contracts because they're supposed to all be secret. That's another problem. But also, because it's an individual sport and we don't get paid like that, everyone's hungry. So you have people that are all for, hey, I'll boycott whatever it takes to make our sport better. You have the people that are torn in the middle that don't really care. Did Derek just leave me? I don't know what just happened. But then you also have the people that are just like, no, I have a family to feed. I got stuff to do. So yeah, I don't know what happened with Derek. Where did Derek go? I'm new to this. Did he just disappear?
I'm back. All right. I accidentally clicked. I don't know what the fuck I clicked on. Anyway, I'm back.
Welcome back.
CT guy says, how do we know each other? How long have we been knowing? We've been knowing each other since what? Shit.
Far too long. I think I was a junior in high school. So 2011, 2010.
Yeah, I got disconnected for a minute. Jasmine and her brother are like my niece and nephew. So I don't know.
We're family.
Yeah, we're family. So yeah, that's how we know each other.
Yeah.
Plus, my son ran track at same school Jasmine went to in high school. I mean, he was a freshman when you was a senior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
So
he's grown now.
yeah, he's grown, grown. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me back then track is whack. I was forcing my son to run track and I didn't realize how whack it was. And I should have I should have made him not run actually. It would have been best for him not to run.
Listen to
There
him.
was no future in it. Like for women, I get it for women because you guys don't have football, right? But let's be real. Future in track for a male, you gotta be some Usain Bolt. I mean, you gotta be in the top, top, top. You can't be good. You gotta be great to make money running track. Let's be real. So, you know,
You still would have had him run though. In high school, you would have
if
had
I
him.
would have known what I know now, I would have had him run, but I wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been so, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
wouldn't have been so deep into it. You just don't know as a parent. You're so caught up in it, you don't know. You know what I mean? But if
yeah.
I had to do it all over again, he would have ran a little bit, you know, here and there, like, but it would have been more focused on football and on defense. If I had to do it all over again, we had to do it all over again.
This is why I'm the worst. When people ask about professional track and field, I'm like, don't have them do it. It's no money over here.
Nah. What up, shoe shine boxing? Mahulani. Why do track athletes wear booty shorts or short shorts? Yeah.
to make us
Jasmine, answer that.
to make us more aerodynamic. We try to wear the least amount of things that still keep us covered, and that's the most of the answer that I can give you, other than trying to make it cute.
So you're trying to make so now I get the whole aerodynamic. You're trying to wear less, you know, you don't want to wear a bunch of shit. Get that. But aren't some women taking it overboard? Like they're just really in it for the fashion. Especially as I see some of the high school girls now. It's like, come on now.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I think professional track and field has to do with that, because now a lot more. It wasn't often that you would see a lot of women kind of showing their femininity side on the track, and now it's becoming more prominent. And so I think that's kind of trickling down to the high school, and I think some people are just a little more concerned about their looks over their performance.
I mean, I think as personally me, I think guys probably appreciate it because some of them I'll look at the meets just because of that shit. It's like I don't want to see the rest of this shit. I mean, I start watching pole vaulters, women pole vaulters, and shot put and discus because some of them have some banging ass bodies. I'm like, damn.
I
But
think track and field has one of the best bodies all around. You've got different shapes, sizes, and so I think it's very appealing, to be honest.
I'd take softball bodies first, then track and field. Have you watched the softball game? Have you ever watched softball, Jasmine?
No, well, I shouldn't say no, because yes, in college I had some softball friends, so yes, I went to a couple of their games, but I still pick track and field.
Yeah, I'll give it overall. Yeah, track and field. Definitely. Okay. What event, as far as females, do you think has the best body?
Ooh, hmm, dang, that's a good question. I'm kind of tied between the sprinters and jumpers, because they've also got booty. So I feel like that's what makes them a little bit better. Especially, I think probably the 100 runners.
I'll give it to the heptathlete or the multi. Me personally, I think.
No, they're definitely the most fit though. All of their abs are insane.
What are your plans after track?
What are my plans after track? So I've just started doing. Oh, my mom is calling. Bye, mom.
We
Sorry.
need her in this conversation.
You want me to put her on speaker?
Send her the link. I think I can invite. Ask her if she wants to get in. I need her in here. I think she can just
You want to join our show right now? No, I'm talking to Derek. My
just
mom.
tell her to get on the Urban AZ YouTube page
Get on the Urban AZ YouTube page.
and look at what's live right now.
You're cooking. You can turn it on your laptop. Cook and watch. All right, bye. Wait. Okay, bye. She's cooking right now. She just tried to get out of it.
Answer that question. I'm about to go grab my food.
Wait, what was the question?
What's your plans after track and field?
After track and field. Okay. He's going to grab his food. So I've got different avenues. I just started this media side. And so I'm kind of thinking that I know I want to stay within track and field, period. And so one of my choices is entering and continuing on that media side of things, continuing doing podcasts, and hopefully trying to take Sonia's spot or Johnson Lewis's. But to probably try to work for NBC when it comes to broadcasting and things of that sort, or being a coach. I would love to be a college coach, especially because there is a lack of women coaches. There is a lack of Black women coaches. And I think that it would be a lot of fun to coach college athletes because they are a little bit more focused. I used to coach with the high schoolers with my dad, and it was fun, but it was also frustrating being a professional athlete and being around people that weren't taking it as serious. And so I think my realm of coaching would be college.
There was something I want to ask you. Now I forget. What do you have to do to become a professional track athlete? What's the requirements?
What requirements? You just got to run fast, jump far, throw far. That's really the only requirement.
Is there anything that officially makes you a pro athlete? Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, how does that work? Like in the NFL, NBA, you get drafted, you get all, you know what I mean? You actually get an NFL card. I mean, I'm in the NFL. How does it work?
I love that question, Derek, because I said I love that question because this is something that I've brought up countless times where there is no distinction for professional track and field, and that's also a problem. So everyone kind of came to their own terms of it. Some people are like, if you have a shoe contract, some people are saying, if you make US champs, but that's probably my biggest pet peeve within this sport. And then following that would be how money is dispersed, because you don't see a collegiate football player playing in the NFL. You don't see a high school football player playing in the NFL or in college. And in track and field, we're all over the place where a collegiate can go out to a professional track meet and compete. Or a high schooler that's running really well can go run in an open collegiate meet or an open professional meet. And I think that that's what causes track to be confusing. And I think that is the pit of our downfall when it comes to trying to professionalize and grow our sport.
So I want to get to something. I guess I was getting my food. Thosa was saying he was curious about what she's referring to from the lack of Black female coaches, because it seemed to imply that the race of coaches are important. And I'm just curious what impact it has. I guess I missed all that.
Yeah. So I did touch on how in the collegiate system, there's a lack of women coaches, female coaches, and then at that, a lack of Black female coaches. And the reason why I say that is because I think in general, Black people like to feel seen by their own. You go into a white community and you see that one Black person, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to make some type of eye contact, nod your head, something along that sort. Where in college, you can get to a track program and it will be all white coaches. It might not even be a Black male coach. I think that it's very, very important to have a representative that's there that's like you, even a person of color, to be honest. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a Black woman, but a person of color. Uh, it connects. Just like this weekend, I went out to the Prefontaine Classic and I didn't compete. I was there on the media side, but our goal within the sport is to include more people of color and also a younger crowd on the media side of that. And so that inclusion was seen with the athletes. The athletes are more connected with our Black groups that were there and the other people of colors. We had a Hispanic woman that was there, and the Hispanic athletes connected really well with her. And so having that inclusion and seeing somebody that identifies similar to you, I think just in general, it's comforting.
To answer your question, those who I think that who asked that. Basically, so he's saying so Black people would feel more comfortable with other Black people.
That's not necessarily the thing, but yes, having somebody that is a person of color doesn't necessarily have to be a Black person, but seeing another person of color that you can relate to and see, it definitely makes a difference.
Right. Mm-mm-mm. Jasmine, do you see these comments or questions? Can you see these?
Yes.
You see these, right?
Yeah.
You can jump in on them. I don't have to. You can see one that you might want to answer and just jump in.
What constitutes as a person of color? A person of color is a Black person, a Hispanic person. Chinese people count as a person of color from time to time, as a different minority group. Indian. There, if you have color in your skin and you're not classified as white, you are a person of color. Did I get my degree at Oregon? Yes, I did. I got my degree in Family and Human Services, which is basically like psychology, but it was a more hands-on approach and more focused on therapy.
Yeah, I'm gonna highlight some of these questions that I may have missed, and then you can get to them. What the hell?
You guys are getting a little ridiculous over there, so I'm gonna go back to these questions.
What?
Then I'm talking about color. Y'all know what a person of color is, and you know what a white person is. So I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, don't fall for the some of them will bait you just to some of them say shit to say shit. You know.
I know how that goes. Are there more lesbians in the WNBA or in track and field? Honestly, it's probably about the same. You've got straight women in the WNBA.
There's a lot of lesbians in track and field.
Yes.
I wouldn't have guessed that. You know what? I didn't think about that until the girl that was dating Shakari came out and said something about them dating or whatever. I wouldn't even have thought that at all until I seen that.
There is a very big community within track and field for the LGBTQ. I don't know all the letters anymore, but LGBTQ community.
So are there a lot of gay dudes running track?
I
mean, I'd be like, me and Vela sit down and watch a track meet and be like, oh yeah, he gay. You know what I mean? By the way he'd walk or whatever, you know, just talking.
No, there's definitely some within the track community. They're everywhere. I mean, not everybody.
Didn't you date a gay guy? A gay track athlete?
Personally, no.
Or maybe you didn't know he was gay and then he came out?
That has not happened to me.
I don't want to say his name, but you know what I'm talking about? Long jumps. Kim, you in here? You know what I'm talking about.
Mom, can you get this man?
He wasn't? Just say he wasn't. We ain't saying names.
No. Someone
he wasn't?
No.
Okay. We kind of thought maybe he went both ways.
I mean, if he does, I wouldn't know.
All right. Well, would you expect the guy to tell you if he was on the down low? Because if he's on the down low, you know what I mean?
I mean, if he is, I don't know. Don't tell me. What?
Track mom, can I send you a link so you can join in?
Come join us, mother.
Join in. I have some questions for you. All right, let me see what else we got in here. Anybody else besides those two with the questions? You can tell a gay guy by his eyes. Really, Mahulani? How is
Oh
that?
my gosh. I'll be back. Let me go grab my charger really quick.
Golf King, no, just Carl Lewis. How do you know Carl Lewis is gay? Did he ever come out? Did he come out and say it?
No,
Golf King?
he never came out and said anything.
Has he done something that has Carl Lewis done something to make us think he was gay? That's what I want to know. Why do you assume he's gay, Golf King? Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, like I said again, if you're just now joining us, we switched topics of what it was supposed to be and what it is now because I wanted to keep everything positive. Because someone said I have motivated them. So it was kind of crazy to motivate somebody and then come back on this show and just start crushing people's dreams. So I said, let's keep it positive. You
And
guys
so
don't
now I'm here trying to help.
come in here for the bullshit. You guys want positiveness, right? There's enough negative stuff in the world going on as it is. And it is something I want to touch on when we let Jasmine go. About this whole stuff that happened in Uvalde, Texas. I want to get your guys' input on that.
Did my mom not want to join?
Sorry, I may have been too real. Sorry about that, Derek. No, we keep it real. This is what is this show called? Keeping it real. So keep it real. If it walks like a duck. So back on Carl Lewis, like for real though. Has he done anything to give anybody any reasons why he would be gay? Does anybody know? I haven't seen anything. So why would we assume that he was gay?
I don't think that he's done anything. I feel like people might just go off his mannerisms, maybe. I've heard people talk about it, but I haven't. Like he hasn't came out. So as far as I know,
I would think if he was, I don't know. He seems like a private person, though. Seems to be, but you would think, if he was, he would have came out with it. Like it's not a big deal. Not a big deal anymore. It's like it's kind of probably become more popular by coming out.
I mean, also being stuck in the ways of back then, it's probably still hard for him to come out.
True. All right, CT guy says, Jasmine, I watch a lot of tracks, so I'll be watching for you in the Diamond League and other meets this summer. I'll be rooting for. Damn, somebody actually watches track in here for real. You guys got to stop lying. Y'all don't watch no track and field.
Derek is always a hater.
I just don't believe they a lot. Come on, Jasmine. You know it. I'm not a hater. I just keep it real.
I mean,
not a lot of people watch track and field.
Watch track and field.
Did you watch the Prefontaine Classic this past weekend?
They just don't have access.
Who won the 100 meters? Who won the women's 100 meters and who won the men's 100 meters? Somebody tell me that. Besides track mom.
Because she's about to write the answer.
Yeah. The food is good. Pindi Colassio. So Candy E watches the Olympics. See, most people they think track and field is the Olympics and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I blame that on USATF, to be honest.
Here's the problem, and I wish this was a track and field thread. Here's the problem with track and field. I think I might have said this to your mom. Somebody I said it to. There's not any. The important meets. There's not any important meets until you get to USA's and Maybe the Diamond League's trying to make it important. But everything else before that is damn near like practice or or if you want to compare it to football, you know how you have preseason games? It seemed like all the track meets leading up to USA's is a preseason game because everybody's getting ready for that meet. They have to peak at that meet, or some maybe I want to peak at Worlds. But no one's going to Texas relays running fast. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So it makes all the other meets
That's a collegiate meet.
not important. So until they find out how to make every meet we do important, it's always going to be the same. Now that's anybody can throw out, like I said, you can throw out all your ideas you want. Unless you know how to execute it, what the fuck good is an idea? You know what I mean? So it's like until they figure that part out, how do we make these meets important? Obviously money probably, you know what I mean? But other than that, how do you make them important? I would like your take on that, Jasmine.
Honestly, allowing the proper access for one for people to watch these meets because for whatever reason, track and field feels like people need to pay to watch, even though our sport is not as well known out here. Where if you go over to Europe, it's just on the TV. You can turn on any channel and you'll find a track meet.
But you got to remember, Jasmine, let me stop you. If it's not in demand, no network's going to just pick it up. So now you're reduced to people showing it online and having, they need people to pay for it in order to do the production.
But
So
again,
again,
the reason why it's not in demand is because that barrier, in my opinion, is that barrier of we don't have technically professional track and field. We just have a clusterfuck of USATF members, which ranges literally from 5 to 100-year-olds that are running, which at any age you can be like, I do professional track and field because there is no line. And without that line, you can't better our sport.
right. Well, definitely you probably have to start right there. You have to figure out who's a pro and who's not. And um who said it? When you have, like you say, you have a high school or even a college person can line up next to a professional and run, it definitely takes away from it. Big time.
I think
Track
it's cool
mom, you
for high
said
schoolers
you
because I got
what?
taken. I said I think it's cool for like the high schoolers and the collegiates, but at the same time, I don't think that it's beneficial to our sport. And that's also coming from somebody that got to run with the professionals as a collegiate athlete. I remember going to that meet and being like, I have nothing to lose. It's not like I can take any money from this meet where there are professionals that I took somebody's spot from making any money because they didn't make it on the team. So I think that that is something, it gives the collegiate athletes something to look forward to. Oh, I can make it to be a professional as opposed to, oh, I'm in college right now. I can make it on this world team, even though now they can kind of collect money because things are different for them now.
You see that comment I highlighted?
Yes. How well do you think you would do at the NFL Combine 40-yard dash event? Do you think you could give those guys competition 100%?
I
Yeah.
agree. She could because she has ran a sub 11 in the 100. So definitely she could. That sub 11 will compute to like a 4 or 5 or below easily. So yeah, she definitely would. Where's this other one? Derek, why are you hating on track? Y'all know I don't hate on track. I what I want to say? I don't hate on it because I watch it. I actually like watching it. It's just I hate on the people that they say we should have this, we should have that, we deserve blah 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 blah. That's the part that I hate when I see the track athletes complaining about how it should be or what it should be and blah blah blah. I'm just like, shit, don't like it, do something else. If it ain't working out for you, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna change. because track is too much of an individual sport. So I think someone was saying, the athletes need to get together and form a union, boycott, whatever, do something. As long as it's an individual sport like that, you're not going to have a top tier athlete risk his money. He's just not going to do it for everybody else. Why would you? Why would he? I wouldn't. The thing with the other sports, we have, football, we have a union. You're already in a union. Basketball, you're already in a union. You got somebody negotiating for you. And right now with the NFL, it's crazy because I get a pension from the NFL and I get a check every month. And starting last year, my check went up by like 33%. I'm like, damn, did they mess up or whatever? My union is still working for me. Since the NFL is getting more money, it's being passed on to us, our retired players. So we have somebody working for us. I don't think you guys have any type of union or anything, right, Jasmine?
We have nothing.
Nothing you could sign up for. Hey, you know what I mean?
We've got a bunch of nothing. Every man for themselves. You better hope your agent's fighting for you, and you better be competing well. Like I said, track is very unforgiving.
Yeah. That's why I would say to do what you guys do, you have to be mentally strong first and foremost. Like just running first or competing, but then you have to deal with the business side of it. It's a messed up business side, big time. It ain't, there's no structure to it whatsoever. It seems like anybody can become a pro.
Yeah, there's no structure. Anybody at any time. It would be stupid to forfeit your collegiate. What's it called? But it would be stupid to forfeit continuing to run collegiate if you don't have a shoe sponsor. But there is some people that have done that thinking that they'd get a shoe sponsor and they don't get one.
I mean, I seen Thoso say something in the comments said about it's a grim picture of professional track and fielders if they are losing out to college students. So Jasmine, as a pro, have you ever competed against college students? And was it like, man, I'm not competing against college students or lining up next to them because they have nothing to lose? You see what I'm saying?
As a pro, yes, I have. And like I said, it's weird where collegiates can come and compete in an event and walk away not being before previously, because now they can accept the prize money, I'm pretty sure. Previously, where they weren't getting any of that prize money. USA's is a prime example. There is prize money at USA's where we kind of have to compete against those collegiate kids because we're trying to make it onto a team. So we don't really have an option. They're coming onto our playing field. And do we necessarily want to? We want to compete with the best of the best. We don't like shying away from competition. And if they're good enough to make it there, it's cool that you get to go run with them. But also, it does take away because now you're like, this person can't. They're not even going to get the money. They can't accept it. So you're taking out. You're now missing out on money that could be paying for your rent. That could be paying for the food that's on your table. That's helping you if you have a kid, feed your family, or anything along those lines.
Paul Martinez. I don't know who Leah Thomas is. Who is Leah Thomas? Anybody, Jasmine, anybody? Leah Thomas, do you think Leah Thomas is going to get paid? Who is Leah Thomas?
I'm not sure who Leah Thomas is.
Not sure who Leah Thomas is. Explain, Paul Martinez. Unions go where the money is, says those who. If there aren't enough players or money for the dues, unions won't bother with track and field.
Actually, you can create a union.
Say that again, Jasmine.
You can create a union. You don't have to go to one that's already made. The problem is with creating that union, people have to give up. People are going to have to sacrifice, and that's the biggest problem. Like Derek said, those top tier athletes are more than likely not going to try to mess up their coin. Where the ones that aren't getting paid, we care a little less. We're like, we're not making anything anyways, so we're willing to sacrifice for that pay. You do have some of those top tier athletes that are willing to sacrifice, but it's a 50-50 way there.
How what would be, I'm just trying to think why would it be so hard for you guys to create a union? Like what would have to be sacrificed?
You know, there's different ways that people have gone about it. Like we said, boycotting. There's ways that people have said, "Hey, let's boycott this, let's boycott that," but then there's people that are like, that's affecting my income. And I think that's probably, honestly, that's the biggest thing is affecting people's income while they're trying to live, I think is the fear of it. In my opinion, if we were to do it, I think that it would benefit all of us because the people that are going to be boycotting these meets are the people that are able to make it into these meets, since you have to have a certain type of ranking or standard that you're hitting. You have to be performing well in general. It's just, even though there's some people that are ranked top 10 in the world, they're still not getting paid, or even top 5, to be honest. I feel like it would work out in the end where it would be more beneficial, but because people have that fear of not wanting to lose their income, that's what's holding us back.
All right, there's some interesting questions in here. Oh, so Leah Thomas is a guy that went trans and swam with the women. Oh, okay, that's who Leah Thomas.
We talked about that already, but I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
about getting paid. I don't know. I'm not sorry. I don't know much about swimming.
Um, where is that at? I had it up. Yeah, Mahu Lani saying, okay, Mahu, I'm a expand on, you're saying there is no unity in track and field, but how can there be unity? It's such an individual sport. Like it's not like all the long jumpers go train together. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a team. It's like Jasmine, when you train, who do you train with? How many people do you train with?
Yeah, I mean, granted, I am with the jumpers of
But
Team,
you're with the USATF training facility, right?
but yeah, I'm down at the training center where a lot of the jumpers do tend to come, even though it's not all of them. Like Tara's not with us. Quenisha Burks, who's also an Olympian, she doesn't train here. She trains at LSU. So it is hard to get everybody in one spot. We all train in different places, but I'm with, I think, 4 or 5 other professional track athletes.
It's just so individual. It's like how it's like that would be seem like just such a hard task to get a group of people together and say, hey, we need to do this because they're never together. Like, with football, basketball, you have to be together, practice, you're on this, you're a team. I just don't see how, honestly, like that's when I look at trying to, how do you make the sport of track and field better? How do you get these people paid? Even just me thinking about it, like that's a crazy task. Like I think that's why it hasn't happened, because how do you with the individual sport? It's so individual. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you got the top, let's say you even got the top 20 to get together and say, we're going to do this or boycott the Olympics or whatever. Are people really going to care though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, depending on who those top 20 are, people would definitely care. But
Whose
also,
pocketbooks does it hurt? I guess it's depending on whose pocketbooks you're hurting by boycotting.
that's also the problem is I feel like, especially with the US, we're so deep. So if those 20 athletes are like, yeah, we're boycotting, their Team USA is going to easily be like, okay, but we have people that are just as fast as you, maybe don't have the same credentials as you, but they're just as fast, and we can expect them to also be on that podium or in a final. We'll bring them instead. That's kind of the issue with it. But there's also, when we've talked about like bringing people together, because we know that's the lack that we've got. Um, I do agree people would care if Allison Felix boycotted because it's Allison Felix. Um,
She wouldn't stop anything though. It wouldn't do anything.
yeah,
To make some news, but it ain't stopping
yeah,
it ain't stopping.
the show will still go on
Yeah.
regardless.
It's just,
the biggest thing that would make an impact is if it was like Team USA said, we're not going to the Olympics. The Olympics would still go on, but it would cause traction. And it would also, I think, if Team USA pulled out, it would lead to other countries pulling out, those other bigger countries that would like to have that same type of unity. But I think right now Team USA is more concerned about Team USA because a lot of other countries are taken care of in a sense, may not be super well taken care of, but they're better taken care of. I also know that there's supposed to be a track league that comes next season. We'll see. It was supposed to happen this year, but the person that was running it was very ill prepared when it came to actually putting it together. So hopefully this year they can get a little bit more prepared. I thought it was a cool idea of having teams where people are drafted onto teams, and there was 4. I think now they're trying to make 8 teams. So we'll see if they can pull that off, where we would get an appearance fee for every meet, and then there's prize money for, I think, the top 3. I think that would be a good start before we can even consider making a union. And also I think that might help with the distinguish of professional track and field as opposed to collegiate.
That's a good question. Maulani said you basically would waste 4 years of life if you boycott it. Like, who's really gonna come together and boycott the Olympics?
The crazy thing is you're not really wasting 4 years of your life because we have world championships as well, and we also have NACAX, and we have other major championships. It's just the world sees the Olympics.
See, that's the problem right there right now. People don't know about those other track. They just think Olympics.
Well, what's
And if
crazy
they ask
is
you, are you training? They see you training for the Olympics.
people think that world championships is the Olympics, oddly, as well. Like, they mistake world championships when they see it on TV. They've done it to me several times. Oh, I saw you at the Olympics, and me knowing, I'm like, no, you didn't. But okay.
So yeah, that's a good. I gotta show this. So yeah, what would you exactly be boycotting if you boycotted the Olympics, like, or the USA? That it seemed like it wouldn't make what would the boycott be over?
The boycott, I feel that a lot of everything just ties back down to money and just being taken care of, where we would be boycotting for every professional track and field athlete to be having health insurance, to have at least a minimal type of salary, as opposed to primarily focusing on your shoe sponsorships. And so I think that's more of what we would be boycotting, and it could
I
work.
could, I could I could see if you have the whole country USA, because they're the most important, if they were to boycott the Olympics. And this is why we're boycotting, because we want professional track athletes to have insurance, whatever. I don't know how the pay thing would work, but I could see that working, where, okay, let's figure out a way, let's have these athletes have insurance. I could see that. The problem is who's professional and who's not. You know what I mean? Who gets insurance and who doesn't? If you Because if you guys make the USA team, aren't you allocated a certain amount of money or any something if you make the team?
So if you make the team, you get a bonus for making the team, and then you get your prize money that you won, basically.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you get a bonus. You get a bonus for making the team, and then you're kind of left up to whatever place you come in, that type of prize money you get as far as. So let's go to Worlds. So you go to, let's say you make the team, right?
Hmm.
Which you have made the Worlds team before. So they give you, everybody gets money for making the team, right?
Yep.
Everybody made the team. Here's your bonus. Now the rest of your money is left up to you, depending on how you place, first place, second, third, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, they take care of your lodging and food and all that stuff, right? Being on
Yeah.
the team. But everything else is basically, you got to go earn your money now. you got to go get it yourself.
Yes,
Right.
very much so. Even just
So,
like going to compete at USA Championships, you have to pay your way there. You have to pay an entry fee to even compete at USA's. You have to buy your flight. You have to purchase your hotel, all to
yeah,
compete at USA's so that you can try to make this team.
yeah, that's tough. That's like I said, it's a tough sport to be in mentally and physically. Like that's you have to basically bet on yourself, period. And then even if you're betting on yourself and you're winning, you're still kind of not winning,
Yeah.
because now you're dependent on a shoe company really to make your real money. I mean, I think I've seen somebody where they're like these top in the top five or something. Somebody showed me something online, but they didn't even have a shoe contract. Um, so
There's a lot of them.
you could be the top in your event, but still be broke, basically.
Yes, 100%.
Wow. What is he saying? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't generate. And where does that revenue come from? All right. Let's see if we can get to a few more questions and we'll let Jasmine be on her way. Jasmine, you got to be seeing some of this. Don't leave it up to me. You're on the screen just like me.
I think in regards to CT guy saying that track doesn't generate hardly any revenue, I would like to say that's false. Because, like I said, USATF, one, we have to pay our way to go to USA's. You also have to pay our yearly membership, and that's not just for us to pay for that yearly membership, that's for everybody. So the coaches, um, those little kids that are part of USATF, everyone that is a part of US, that literally ranges from, I think you can join at 5 up until you're 100. To compete at any of these meets, you have to have a USATF membership, and they actually get a lot of money from that. And then also having these meets that they host, you have to pay to get into these meets. So there is revenue in track and field. I mean, our CEO literally makes $5 million. So we can't say that there's no revenue or no money within track and field. There's plenty of money. It's just not dispersed in a beneficial way for the athletes.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot about the USATF with all the signups and all that. And then you're saying the CEO makes 5 million. It still goes back to the beginning. If you don't know who a pro athlete is, there's no distinction, it's like how
Exactly.
do you pay everybody, man? They gotta come up with at least some type of way. You're a professional, you're not. You have to meet these standards or whatever. Um, Let me take a break. Golf King, shout out for that. Shout out to Golf King for that $20 super chat. He says, Derek, great live stream. By the way, golf is a sport. Golf is not a sport, man. It never will be. If Donald Trump can play it, it's not a sport. Now I know what you're gonna say. A lot of people play basketball and blah blah blah. I don't know. We're gonna debate that on
Please let me know when you do
another.
so I can be in the chat.
Nah, those who stop talking crazy. The guy that makes $5 million is probably making it from other investments. No, that's from track and field, USATF.
It's literally not from other investments. If he does have other investments, then he's making more than
Right.
$5 million.
That's what he
So,
that's what he makes from track and field.
and he lives in Indiana, so it's not like he needs $5 million to live well in Indiana.
Why don't track and field athletes make a reality TV show? Hmm.
I think that would be fun,
Didn't
honestly.
somebody didn't I thought somebody had something kind of reality. Sonia Richards Ross or somebody had something kind of.
Yeah, we don't need that though. We need like a
No, I don't know what hers was, but didn't she have something?
yes, that was basically about her family and Sonya. It was nice, but it's not what track and field needs. I think we need more of a last chance you type of follow along. You follow these athletes, you follow them up to USA's, you follow them if they make the world championship team, even if they don't, what are their plans from there? I think that would bring more attention as opposed to Sonya.
That is a good idea. I think with track meets being so spread out, I think the production part of that is probably very costly. Like for instance, you can do somebody football week to week because they're playing every week. Track meets are pretty much what every 2 weeks. You want to get a weekend of rest in between.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely could be done. I could see that, but you just got to make sure you pick the right athlete to follow or pick a few of them.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think like if I was to think about athletes like that are right now, there's a 400-meter hurdler named Alison Dos Santos, and that would be an amazing person because he actually has a chance of making the gold medal at Worlds this year. Then Tara Davis, that girl it's her first year out of college. She's broken the collegiate record in long jump indoors and I think outdoors, or she was close to outdoors. I think she broke it outdoors. My mom will probably say whatever in the comments, but that's a great person. She also became an Olympian last year. And so now this is her first year as a professional. And I think seeing that transition would be cool too. It's kind of easy to predict who they could follow along based off the previous years, how they did the year before, and following along kind of just like their preseason, then jumping into when we get into the track season, because our track season doesn't really start until May, and that's where you get more of those ramped up meets. Anything before then, that's when you're going to get those really long breaks in between track meets because people are just training through those typically.
How let me put this up there.
I was just reading that. I don't run miles. I've just got to put that to rest. Don't ask sprinters or especially jumpers or throwers how many miles or how long it would take. I don't even know how long it would take me to run 1 mile, let alone an 800, let alone a 400. So, too long. I would walk. I wouldn't run 2 miles. So 0 minutes because I'm not doing it.
So if you had to run a mile for whatever reason, do you think you can do it under 5 minutes? It's just you had to. I don't know what the reason would be, but it's like, hey, you got to run this mile in order to whatever.
Give me 6 minutes.
Six, you can do it under six.
I could probably do it in under 6.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Ooh, that's tough.
5 minutes is still pretty quick.
Yeah. So what do you eat before a competition?
What do I eat before competition? It depends on what time I'm competing. So if I'm earlier in the day, I eat something fairly light. So probably like eggs and some type of protein, meat wise, like bacon or um, probably bacon actually. I don't really do sausage very much. So bacon, turkey bacon, and oatmeal. Oatmeal is typically my go-to. If it's later in the day, I probably kind of skip out on breakfast and I'll eat at noon and I'll have a very big lunch because I can't really eat a lot on competition days. I get too not nervous, but nervous.
What have you ever had like the bubble guts right before having a jump or run?
Yes.
So what do you do? You just like really stomach bad? You got a crap and you like what do you do?
Go to the bathroom. I'm
No,
not
I'm
going.
saying like before, like maybe you line up in the blocks and it's like, damn,
Oh,
stomach.
and then it happens. I don't think I've ever had like bubble guts at the starting line.
Right.
I might have to go pee, but and then I just tell myself the faster you run, the faster you get to go to the bathroom. Um, but if I'm jumping, I need to go to the bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? I'm not about to hold a
Right.
competition, especially trying to jump and land. No way.
Has anybody ever shitted on themselves while they jumped? Have you witnessed anything crazy like that?
I haven't witnessed anything crazy like that. I think the most that I've seen is distance runners peeing on themselves in competition.
I can see that. I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
Right. Did you gamble? Wow, that's funny. I'll just put that up there and you can answer that.
No. I no, I will never gamble on that. If I am unsure, I'm going to the bathroom. I have farted coming out of the blocks though, for sure.
That's not true, Golf King. Now you're gonna tell me marathon runners wear diapers. Maybe it is true. I don't know. Is that true? You
I
know?
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me because I do know one, they're not going to stop the race to go to the restroom, but also because sometimes they lose control of their bodily function from that fatigue. So it would not surprise me if someone has pooped themselves while running a marathon.
So Golf King, you're saying they wear diapers now? How long? A marathon is like what, 26 miles or something like that?
I don't know, too long. I don't even watch it.
Well, yeah.
I watched the end.
Okay, I guess it is true. Everybody's saying they actually. You guys actually seen somebody poop themselves while
You guys have watched that?
okay
I don't watch distance races like
while
that, but I
running a
have seen people
marathon?
pee themselves for sure.
That's crazy.
And I've
All
heard
right,
about
y'all. Any more questions for Jasmine?
any more
It
questions.
was an impromptu, whatever you want to call it. So when's your next meet?
So I compete on June 11th here in Chula Vista. So my mom and dad should be out here. So Derek, you might as well grab Viv if you guys aren't busy and come out here too, because I need to hit the standard on the 11th.
You said you need to.
Yep. I have the USA Championship standard, but I need to jump the world standard, and I know I'll do it on the 11th.
So when you say you had, so for the people that don't know what you're talking about, when you say you have the USA standard, that means you can compete at USA's basically.
Yes.
But you could win at USA's, but if you don't hit the world standard,
Then I don't get to go.
you don't get to go.
No.
Okay. I know it. Yeah, I remember that. All right. What's the world standard?
The world standard is 6 meters,
See,
80.
that's a problem right there. There's a problem right there. You're saying it in
Wait,
meters.
wait, just give me a
Go
second because
ahead.
it's my PR. So I was gonna say feet because I gotta jump my
All right,
feet,
go ahead.
which is 22 feet 8 inches, if I'm not mistaken. But that's also my PB. It's gone up a lot because people was jumping crazy last year. And so how they come up with the world standard is they take the average of the jumps from the previous season, and that's what they come up with. So when everyone jumps far, the standard goes up.
Why is USA trying to jump to metrics instead of our normal US feet? Why are
So
they going over to the
we use metrics because that's what we use everywhere else in the world. The only place that does not use metric system is literally USA. So we typically convert to the metric system just so that we're on board with everybody else. But typically they'll convert it as well. If it's on TV, they'll put metrics and they'll also put feet, or they'll also say it.
sometimes they won't convert it.
Really?
No, because I'd have to have my phone out and I'm like, okay, what is this? What is this in feet? Like for real, it's irritating.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I thought they
Mhm.
converted it because I know they'll announce it at like USA's. They'll say what it is in meters and then in feet.
No, some track meets or whatever, they won't convert it. I've watched it. I watched a few of them that didn't convert it. And
Huh.
I'm thinking that's a problem with that's one of the problems you're gonna have. We want or they want the United States to support track and field so much, but we're not keeping to our measuring system. We're using the European measuring system. You see what I'm saying? And that's a turnoff right there, personally.
Ow, that is true. I didn't even
Now, if you're
really.
gonna use it, Give us both of them. You know what I mean? I get that. But I'm telling you, some of those meats, they don't give you both of them. And I got to sit there
Yeah,
and
that's definitely.
calculate this shit out. And then even on the results, some of the pages you go to, it'll just be in meters. And in your head, when you have to calculate something out, it's not cool. It's kind of like, if a touchdown is 6 points. If you have to calculate that shit out, what is, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it takes part of it away from the excitement of it. Because if you jump
I couldn't
and
tell
you
you
jump
what.
far, but I don't know what you jumped right then and there, I got to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true. Because, like I said, I really don't know what a lot of the conversions are. I know what's good in meters, but I couldn't tell you what it is in feet. So I can tell you that 23 feet is 7 meters. I could tell you what my PB is. So a 684 meters is 22 feet 8 inches. But anything other than those two numbers, I don't know what they are exactly.
Golf King wants to
Thank
see
you.
your puppy. Thanks
Oh,
for that super chat, Golf. It's not a puppy, it's a rat.
hey, Jordan. I don't know where she is. Jordan. She's in my room. Come here. She's coming. Come here. This is Jordan. This is my little dog, my rat dog.
Not a puppy. What's that, like 5 years old or something?
She is 4. She'll be 5 in October. October 4th to be exact. If you guys want to send her tequila, you can send her tequila.
Send her tequila. What?
The tequila's for me,
Oh,
but you can send her
tripping. I
tequila.
wasn't even thinking. Like your dog drinking tequila. Huh? That
That's my baby right there.
come on, Mahu. That is not a pit bull. You guys are being silly. But again, Golf, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you. She is not adorable. One thing about these live stream people that be in here, Jasmine, everybody's like,
I don't want to hear it.
so,
Don't be a hater. My dog is cute.
they're so nice. You could have the ugliest dog. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, your dog is so cute."
My
Oh
dog
my
is
god.
cute. My dog is very cute. And yes, I am.
Everybody is so pretty and adorable and cute to the streaming people.
This is the hater activity. Like, I know you don't really hate on track, and I just be joking, but right now this is hater activity. My dog is cute, and I don't think that they're lying.
Y'all really hold your dog up again.
Dang it, Jordan!
Y'all really think this dog is cute, like for real? Like honestly.
Jordan! She's not coming back. She doesn't really like me. Jordan!
Golf King says, "What kind of tequila, Jasmine? I'll send you a bottle." He'll send you a bottle too.
I am a fan of Patron, and
How is that dog cute, you guys?
you're such a hater. Oh my
I'm just like, it's like a kid. Everybody thinks their kid is cute. I get it. But how is
she's a little rat.
I don't know, man.
You don't like my rat dog?
Looks like a big rat. And they're not nice. They're always trying to bite you.
She does not. She doesn't even bite. This girl doesn't know what biting is. I be trying to make her bite because I want her to attack some people, but she doesn't bite, unfortunately. Just kidding.
That dog is beautiful. Yeah. If you're ever having a bad day, just start a live stream because everything is just so freaking hunky dory.
The star of the show.
Everything is kumbayash. For real.
I don't know why he's hating on my dog today, you guys. She's cute. I know she is. And she's got a whole bunch of outfits. She does take outfit donations too if you guys want to send her some outfits. Send them to Derek.
Outfits. Kind of. Why does a dog need I hate when people dress up their dogs. Why would a dog need an outfit?
Why wouldn't she need an outfit?
It was something I was going to ask you. Now I forgot.
Oh wow, that was mean. All she
So
needs.
wait. So you're officially right now in training, right? Like
Yes.
you wouldn't have a night out with some tequila right now, would you? Oh, I guess that's a yes. I don't know. I know when back in my days when I was like trying to make a team or something like that, I would hold off on that type of stuff. But
I think
you're a veteran. Right.
we know when to drink and when not to drink. Like if we go to track meets overseas in Europe, after the track meet, the meet directors typically have an after party for the athletes, and they will be the first one to hand you a glass of wine, a glass of champagne, a shot. We do party, we do enjoy ourselves. We just know when is appropriate and when it's not appropriate. And like right now, this close going into USA's wouldn't be appropriate. So if I was like right now, but honestly, in 2019, we went out every Thursday. We went to R&B night and we had a good time. We wouldn't get like super messed up and be blacked out drunk. We would have some drinks, but we wouldn't overdo it.
Right, right, right. All right, y'all. Any other questions? I'm kind of trying to get warmed up doing this because we're gonna have Cedric's. You know who Cedric Sabalas is, Jasmine? He's probably Pat. You probably is too old school for you, huh?
Yeah.
You've never heard of Cedric Sabalas, Jasmine?
No.
That's crazy. DJ doesn't know him either. That's like so funny to me.
Like what did he do? Who is he?
Wow. Does anybody in here know who Cedric Sabalas is? He plays basketball. He played basketball for the Lakers and the Suns, and I think the Dallas Mavericks. But he's most known for winning the slam dunk contest blindfolded.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. It's like, we are old. Damn.
Old man. I could tell you guys are old because I'm getting older.
Nah, if you don't know who Cedric is, you're young. DJ didn't know who he was. He's like, who the hell is Cedric Sabalas? I'm like, are you serious right now, dude?
I mean, we aren't that far apart in age, so makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? I would love to see your dog. What is Cindy talking about? Cindy, you just seen the dog. What are you talking? Oh, you talking about Golf King's dog? Yeah, Mahu, that dog does look like a snack in China.
You know what?
I had to put that up there. That's something I would say.
It is. Y'all gonna stop talking about my dog, okay?
The
She's
other question is, do you know who Cedric the Entertainer is?
Cedric
No.
the Entertainer.
Yeah. Ooh, she don't know who Cedric the Entertainer is.
Yes,
Wow. You don't?
I do ish. I've heard of Cedric the Entertainer, so yes.
Wow. Hold on, y'all. I gotta try to grab this one other picture of Jasmine.
I'm not a big basketball person either, you guys. So that's also probably why.
Man, damn, it's just covering your face.
Covering my face?
This picture I'm trying to grab is covering it's a thumbnail covering your face. I want to ask you something about your fashion and track, but I'm trying to show them a picture so they can kind of see, but I'm gonna grab this one because I'm just grabbing stuff off of Google, YouTube. Okay. All right. Now, how do I get it in here? Cedric was a beast with the Lakers, says Jimenez.
Yes, Mom, don't be disappointed. Jesus.
So, are you like the fashion queen of track right now? Like you're gonna outdo everybody in fashion?
I think that I used to, but because I'm under Tracksmith, probably not.
Tracksmith, what?
So Tracksmith has a program where they help unsponsored athletes basically feel like a team and they're part of something. And so they provide us uniforms. And so I don't get to dress myself up as much anymore, unless I use my other place. But because Tracksmith actually provides me with some type of funds and they help with travel to some of my track meets, I'm probably going to wear their stuff at USA's. I think the person that's dominating right now is everyone's favorite Sha'Carri, because the way I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know if you could pull up a picture of her bedazzled uniform that she did for Nike. I think that's one of the first times that I've seen anyone actually alter their race kit. Oh wow, what an ugly picture.
Not ugly.
Oh, it's not ugly. I'm always cute, but I did start some of this fashion. I was really known.
So, I know what I want to ask you. Yeah, now that you brought up Sha'Carri. So she got a boob job, from what I understand. From what I can see.
Yes, I think the attention of that she got at where'd she go? What was the Met Gala last year? I think that kind of got to her where people were talking about how she didn't have boobs, and especially because people aren't very privy to track and field, knowing that we typically don't have boobs because how much we work out. You just don't really grow boobs like that. So she did get a boob job.
Does that affect any? I mean, obviously, I haven't heard any other woman in track and field getting a
There's
boob job.
plenty.
There's plenty, really?
There's
Damn, I'm
plenty
so.
of people that have gotten a boob job, but statistically overall, they typically do not run as well after they get their boob job, especially because it alters your body, your entire body, once
Right.
you get a boob job. So most people wait until after they're done with track before they get one, but there are some people that have gotten it during their career.
Wow. Anybody gotten a butt job yet?
Not that I know of.
I mean, I could see that happening just
I
because
could
of
see
it.
it happening 100%. I think with the younger generation, with their influence on with social media and stuff right now and body image stuff, I could see it happening in the future. But as of right now, I don't think I know anyone who's gotten their butts done yet.
I would never have thought anyone would get like a boob job or anything to enhance their body while running track. Like I guess it's just showing you. Well, I mean, that's good for you guys. That's good for track and field that she's doing that stuff. Um, who else? Let's just say Sha'Carri wasn't around. Who else could like bring attention to the women's side of track and field from the United States, from the U.S. side?
It's hard because I feel like anybody else, they fit in that cookie cutter of what people made track and field to be, where you have to you really can't show your personality. And I think that's why track was boring for so long as well, is people don't really show their personality. They don't show their goofy side, their fierce side. I think Sydney would be a good person. She's very attractive. She's phenomenal on the track. She's very versatile. She used to show a lot of her personality when she was in college, but I've noticed that she's not showing as much of her personality out on the track or on social media anymore. But I do think that if she was to continue with her college self and allowing her personality to shine and thrive, that she would be a big face of track and field and making it popular.
Is Sydney even running this year? Has she? She hasn't came out yet, has she?
She hasn't came out yet, but I think she's supposed to be opening up soon. I think I saw her entered in the meet in Nashville. There's a track meet from the American Track League that's out in Nashville. I think it's this coming weekend, and I think she's supposed to open up there.
She just got married, right? Didn't she get married recently to a
Yes.
football player?
Yep.
Yeah, she ain't running then. She's done.
You think she's done?
She just signed. She just signed a new sponsorship deal. That football player is her money.
I think we'll probably for another.
She gonna get later. I don't know if she does run this year. I don't think she'll be anywhere near where she was in the
Really,
prior years.
I don't
I
know.
just think she's gonna be real comfortable. I don't know. We'll see though. That's just my. I
I
think
mean, she was dating
women get
Kim while she
comfortable.
was running well, so I think
What?
she was dating Kim all this time while she was running well, so I think she'll still be fine.
Dating and marrying is totally different. She
Uh,
got she has a right to half now. And I know you're gonna say she already got her own money. That track money ain't nothing like football money. It's not even close.
it's not like football money, but she's making some good money.
No, sure she is. But I think she's gonna I'm just saying, I think she's gonna get relaxed and chill, no pressure. Just I'm gonna chill and get fat personally,
I
but
don't
we'll
see
see.
that. I don't. I've seen that from some athletes. I don't think I see that with her though.
CT guy, you don't think she's gonna quit? I think she's gonna take the year off.
Nah,
She
nah.
might compete, but I think, well, we'll see. I just think it's gonna be one of those lackluster years for her personally.
I feel like what we're
Just
gonna
what
get. I think we're gonna get her for another cycle, and then maybe after that, trying to settle down to have her family.
true. Yeah, we'll see. All right, y'all. Anything else for Jazz before we let her go and I start talking shit?
Oh gosh.
You
Um.
can't have her be a part of my antics.
Yeah, I need to be out of here. Okay, I'll watch, but I'll be out of here while you do all that.
Jasmine, were you a fan of Lolo Jones?
Was I a fan of Lolo Jones?
That means no, she can't say it. So that if she's taking that long, it means no, she's really not.
I
Not
was.
in a hating
I
way. It's
was.
not. You were?
I was a fan of Lolo. I think I was a little once she threw her tantrum at I don't remember if it was the Olympics. She threw a tantrum and I was like, ooh, that's a little much. And then after I'm like, I like Lolo, but I think the tantrum kind of threw me off.
What was a tantrum about? Wasn't the other girls hating on her, the other hurdlers or something hating on her?
I
That's
don't
the
know the
tantrum
whole
you talking about?
story, but I know that she had missed out on a medal basically and threw a tantrum or didn't make the final or something along those lines. I just remember seeing the tantrum happen and I was just like, girl, on TV in front of the world.
Jasmine doesn't have a favorite movie or TV show or book. Do you read books, Jasmine?
I am not a big reader, but I do have a favorite book. It's Another Seat at the Table. And it's about a foster family that takes in foster children and their stories. So I really enjoyed that. Favorite TV show? I don't really have a favorite TV show, but I just finished A Million Little Things and it's really good. I cried almost every episode. Favorite movie is Lion King. Yeah, I'm a child. Don't care.
Favorite guilty snack?
Ooh, I've got a lot of favorite guilty snacks, but I think right now it's mango sherbet ice cream and Snickers. I can never go wrong with Snickers.
Snickers.
I have chocolate before every track meet.
Lolo's doing she does winter stuff now, right?
Yeah, she's doing bobsled. I know she still trains at LSU for track, but I don't know if she's like seriously training, but she still posts videos of her training.
All
I
right, y'all.
bobsled.
We're gonna let Jasmine get out of here, and I'm gonna stick around for about another 10 minutes. And all right, yeah. Thanks, Jazz.
Bye,
I'm
y'all.
gonna hit you when I'm done.
All right. How do I? Oh, here.
Jazzy. Huh?
Nothing. I didn't know how to leave. Okay, bye, guys.
How do I get that down? Yeah, I'm just kind of it's weird not having anybody on the screen with me. I'm just kind of trying to get warmed up doing this because I want to do more of the sports thing. I don't know how many of you guys are in sports, but like I want to, I want to do more stuff like this personally. Just bring a different thing to the table. Please don't say the remake. What am I? Why is that up there? Hold on. I'm still trying to learn this shit. So, been knowing Jasmine for a while, so I kind of just felt like let me just have her on, kind of get warmed up to this stuff because we're gonna have Cedric on Friday. Hopefully, you guys got some good questions for him, and hopefully, you guys know who he is. Shit, and not just ask him about the dunk contest. Hopefully, you guys will come with some questions other than could he see during the dunk contest. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, Golf King says I'm full of because I'm gonna try to do way more of these. Supposed to get with Devin Allen and his dad sometime this week. I just got to figure out when I want to schedule them. I don't want to do too much of these, then you guys will probably get tired of them. But definitely, if you guys know who Devin Allen is, he runs track and he also just got signed to the Philadelphia Eagles. But I want to give you guys some more inside type of stuff, not just your basic type of questions for, I want to like, keep it real. And I tell everybody that, like Cedric, I said, man, we got to keep it real on here though. Like, if there's anything like you say you may not want to really have out there, I'll edit the shit out later, but it's gonna be live. But I definitely want to keep it real with the athletes, and hopefully you guys could have some real behind the scenes questions. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna have them all. I'm trying to think of some stuff that would be interesting to ask Cedric other than the dunk contest. Just you know, how is he living right now? Where does he get his money from right now? Has he saved enough to live off of? I think Says played like 10 years. So, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because I know what I do, but I always wonder what other athletes do with their money that they save. What are they doing now and stuff like that. Um, and as we grow, we will get more celebrity or athletes or whatever you want to call it on. But anyway, who's in here? Mom Food, Cindy. Cindy, can I still hit you up afterwards? I don't know if it's too late or whatever. But this is the type of stuff I want to do. I was gonna come on here because I had some stuff I wanted to get off my chest. Not off my chest, it's just shit I was thinking about. I was like, you know what? Let me live stream it and keep it real. But I flipped it up because it's just gonna turn into some negative shit, to be honest, probably. So anyway, if you guys got any questions for me, somebody asked me if I was DeMarcus Ware. I am not DeMarcus Ware. I guess I gotta put Derek Ware because I think I put D Ware. And yeah, I did play for the Cowboys, but DeMarcus Ware is, obviously a lot bigger name than me. But no, I'm not DeMarcus Ware. Derek Ware. Derek, can you give us subscriber heads up with being able to press a reminder for shows? I don't know how to do that, CT guy. All I can do is I can put in the community section where I'll tell you like I'm gonna be doing this on this day whenever I have a schedule. This with Jasmine was just I just called her up and say, hey, I want to put you on tonight. That was just a last minute thing. But when I'm streaming with Prism, it won't let me schedule it on Prism. And I don't know about StreamYard. I have to figure it out if it'll let me schedule it. But I mean, I'll see what I can do. But let me see, read some of you guys. Dodger fan. What this is? Those are really fascinated to hear Jasmine take on unionizing and dating and such. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys even some of you guys are track fans, to be honest. I'm actually a big track fan, but I was kind of afraid to even have her on here and talk about track because I'm like, man, we probably don't have any track fans in here. But Cindy says, did you always play football? No, I played baseball before I played football. Actually, I got drafted in baseball by the Toronto Blue Jays. So a CT guy, as far as Cedric, he's supposed to, I'm gonna have him on that something changes, but he's scheduled for Friday at 6 p.m. We were gonna do tomorrow after the game, but he does something after the game. He does some podcast or something, and I didn't want it to go on too late. You know what I mean? He has to do his podcast first, and then he could have got with me. So we just said, let's just do Friday after 6, and then we can talk about the Golden State Warriors Celtics game. He can, you guys can ask him. I don't know what y'all want to ask him, but hopefully y'all got some questions for him and nothing like no crazy silly shit. You know what I mean? Finney up in here. What Finney talking about? Paul Martinez and Finney talking. Paul, I'm born and raised in AZ. We always lose the big game. We got lucky with the D-backs that year. Oh, true. Yeah, we always lose the big games. Always. CT guy, Jimenez says, CT guy, go and raise and press the bell where, yeah, if you're subscribed, CT, you can also hit that notification bell where it'll notify you, right when we go on. But you probably want to know ahead of time. We'll try to probably have some type of schedule. With these interviews, I'll definitely have a schedule for sure, because I got to schedule them. So only thing I hate about scheduling interviews, sometimes shit happens and they can't do it at that certain time, and have to reschedule. I just hate rescheduling. So, but it may happen. And JJ Reels up in here. How everybody's doing? Yeah, CT, Friday at 6 p.m. You guys, please have some good questions. Said he actually likes doing this type of stuff, so we'll see. He likes interacting with people and fans and stuff like that. So we'll see Friday. Nothing, Thosu. I want to talk about how whack my marriage was. That's what I want to talk about and get some marriage advice. I don't remember what I wanted to talk about. Oh, I know what. I was talking to Lindsay yesterday, and I was asking her if she wanted to do her own channel, because I just figured out that I can change the obviously I can change the channel name, but I can change the actual address they give you. You can change your whatever it's called, the channel address. They give you 3 times to change it. And I was just feeling like this live streaming, it's not me. It's not something I really, I don't want to, how can I say this? It's not something I really want to do. You know what I mean? I like doing this type of stuff where I sit down, interview people. That's cool to me. But as far as being out there, walking the strip, doing all that shit, that ain't me. Like, it's fun here and there. But I just didn't want to say, okay, fuck the channel, Lindsay and everybody else that's a part of it. I just didn't want to okay, because I don't feel like doing it. Now you guys can't do it. because I know Nurse Viv likes doing it, Lindsay likes doing it, and there's some other people that want to get on board, but I just don't want to be that main person. And it seemed like, that's what it's been so far. And I told them, I'll get it going and I'll go hard in April. But once May kind of hit, I was like, y'all, I want to do what I normally do, is just do nothing. If I feel like live streaming, I'll live stream. But so yeah, that was something I was going to ask you guys about. What would be a good name if Lindsay and Nurse Viv were basically doing the live streams? What would be a good name they could have um, for their, for their live streaming channel? It would be the same channel, but it would be under their name. It wouldn't be Urban AZ. That's one of the things I was going to ask you guys. And what you guys thought about that. Because Lindsay does a hell of a job, and I think Nurse Viv does too. And when Redub's available, and there's Mercedes is going to jump on board. She's just been out; she's been in and out of town. But as far as me, like, this ain't me. So I just wanted to let them kind of have their thing, jump in here and there, kind of be behind the scenes, the producer. I'll produce it for you guys, film, edit, whatever, that type of shit. But I don't want to be like a live streamer, me personally. I don't want to be a live streamer. It's just too monotonous. It's like you do the same shit over and over. And if I can't bring you guys something different to the table, it's like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Nah, JJ, I'm not really second guessing myself. It was more of, let me see. I'll put a few months in and let me see if it's something I really want to do. And now I kind of see that I'll do this part of it, but the other stuff, I don't really want to do that shit. It's not for me. And I'm not trying to target any demographic. Those it just kind of happened. I need what I need, honestly. If I was to do anything, it would be my own channel, just doing my own shit. Because here's what I don't want to happen. I don't want Lindsay, Nurse Viv, who else? Mom Food, whoever's a part of this channel, the people that are part of this channel, right? I don't want the shit I say reflect on them. You know what I mean? So if Lindsay comes on and does, she's at a restaurant doing, talking about the restaurant she's at or just whatnots. Then you see me come on the next day or later on that night talking shit about somebody or just giving you my thoughts. And a lot of people don't like that, or it hurts somebody's feelings, or it's mean or whatever. Then it's like, it's also going to reflect on them. Now people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to watch that channel. It's too negative and this and that. It's not going to be, I don't want to watch him. They're going to be like, I'm not watching that channel and you're associated with that channel. So I don't want them to have to deal with the shit that I may do. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be unfiltered and I'm gonna react how I'm gonna react. Some people like it, some people don't. But I just don't want my personality to take over the channel. That channel's a fucked up channel because of me. When Lindsay and Nurse Viv and Mom Food and them, they bring some good stuff to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Candy E says it's fine the way it is. I don't know. You should do reviews on other people. See, Finney, that's what I was gonna do. Honestly, Finney, I was gonna do that. I was gonna review other people's shit and just say it how I feel. But I can't do that on this channel because I have Nurse Viv doing shit. I have Lindsay doing shit. Mercedes is gonna start doing stuff. And I'm gonna let them have it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say exactly how I feel about this person's channel, this. And I don't want it to affect everybody else's stuff because me, I feel like I'm probably the only person that can do that is because I don't depend on money from YouTube. So if you hate me, you fucking hate me. Like, so what? We never knew each other anyway. You know what I mean? So there's so many YouTubers out there. Here's the funny thing. And let me read a couple of comments real quick. Yeah, JJ. But when we first started this channel, it was pretty much a collaboration. Like I was really like, hey, I don't know nothing about doing this streaming shit. I don't live in this world. So it would basically be, it was Redub, it was Rhonda, Lindsay, Jeremy. Then you got the mods. Everybody had their input. And Jeremy ended up moving. He moved to Illinois, so he's not able to pretty much do what we were doing. Redub is real busy with his job. They, with inflation, I get it. Like he's got to focus on his job. So he's, Lindsay works. Rhonda, it would have never worked. Tried to make it work. That wasn't going to work. It came in bad intentions from jump. So that wasn't going to work. So what it was supposed to be, it didn't pan out to be. So it's kind of like, this ain't what it was supposed to be. So it's like, do I really want to hold on to this? Practical says, Derek, you could delete the videos that they're in again. I told Lindsay I would think about it. See what I really want to do. I'll sit back and think about it. But I definitely, like I told them, I got to be me. Like I can't dumb this shit down, sugarcoat shit. I can't. Or y'all do your thing, and you can have this channel because you guys helped build it. So you guys can have this channel. And if I want to do something, I can do it on my own channel. I can build my own channel. Finney the Legend said, let's try real quick, bro. Have you seen Rhonda or Kevin's channel lately? I have not. I've seen Rhonda's probably, when did I look last? Maybe a couple or 3 days ago. I know she was in Vegas, but I have not seen Kevin's channel. What's up? What's up with that, Finney? Yeah, Thusu. Some people, Thosu says, I'm glad you guys are in here. Thosu says, I think you should be real and just say it. People would appreciate. Nah, I don't think so. I think you guys will appreciate it. Like you guys that's in here. But then you're going to have other people that just say, I'm an asshole. He's a dick. I'm not supporting them. I'm not supporting the channel. You know what I mean? Because I honestly, I could tell you, I could say some shit right now that it's like this YouTube world. It's a different world. You know what I'm saying? It's people's thinking are different. Everybody is, it seems like everybody comes to the social media, the streaming to get away from the real world. So who am I to rain on their parade? You know what I mean? Like I kind of, for instance, let's say Gucci, that's funny. let's take Kevin Pegram, for example. And this is why I think I owe him an apology. Kevin Pegram, let's just say he's one of those guys, and I don't know Kevin, but let's just say he's one of those guys. He comes to YouTube for family. Maybe he doesn't have family. Maybe YouTube is his family. I don't know that. And nothing's wrong with that. Because for a period when my brother had passed away, I kind of ran to YouTube, like, and to Rhonda. To be honest, I was kind of just in la la land for a minute. But so anyway, going back to Kevin, let's just say live streaming is his goal. What's his big goal? That's his getaway from real life. Maybe he's having issues and he wanted to live stream. Here comes me talking shit about his first live stream and pretty much putting that seed in his head, like, dude, you're whack or whatever. You know what I mean? Instead of, hey, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that, maybe you should do this, instead of just crushing them. You know what I mean? Now, I was trying to be funny, but I was being real though. His shit did suck. But the only reason I was coming at him, I put him in Rhonda. I associated him with Rhonda at the time. And at the time, I was like, fuck Rhonda, like for real. Just some shit when me and her and Lindsay were on the phone, just she was so unappreciative of some of the shit that I've done for her. I'm like, fuck her. And I'm like, fuck anybody that's supporting her. That's where I was at the time. That's not fair to Kevin for me to put him in the Rhonda basket. Just because I don't like Rhonda, that doesn't mean he has to not like her. You know what I mean? And I say that all the time. Just because you don't like that person, that doesn't mean I'm not going to like him. You know what I mean? So it was wrong for me to go at Kevin that way. But that's just how I am. I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just say it. I kind of will say what other people are thinking, but they won't say it. So I'm kind of having debates with myself on that type of stuff. Because you just got to kind of be, people come here to get away from the real world. And my real world is great. Everybody's real world might not be great. So I should be more of a motivator than cracking on somebody or crushing somebody's dreams. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Jose says constructive criticism, but not all can take it. But Jose, let's say this. The stuff I was teasing Kevin about, it wasn't kind of constructive criticism. I was making fun of his live stream, to be honest. I was being funny, you know what I mean? And I was going at him because he was in the Rhonda basket. I threw him in the basket with Rhonda. I threw him, Yolanda, what's Yolanda's husband's name? Whatever his name is. I was like, fuck them. I was really like, I'm done with y'all. Don't really care. Out of here. So I shouldn't have thrown Kevin in that basket. You know what I mean? So if I ever see him, I'm definitely going to apologize to him, and then definitely going to apologize to him on the stream, like maybe on a Saturday when we have a lot of people in here. Because I feel like the same way you clowned them should be the same way you apologize. That same audience should hear that apology too. But basically on that, I like doing sports shit. And I definitely want to do some shit during football season because I like to gamble on football games. But I'm just really debating on giving up this channel and letting Lindsay and Nurse Viv and Mercedes and letting them do their thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm debating on. Because like I say, this YouTube thing, man, I'm looking at all these YouTubers and shit, and everybody's just it's so fucking fake, and I can't be fake. I got inboxed on on my IG, and they told me, the person told me, I'm not coming around in your live stream while so and so is in there modding. They wasn't going to come around while Danny and Yoli was modding, being a mod for us. They was like, I'm not coming around. I'm kind of like just sat there. Okay, I didn't ask why. Just like, okay, whatever. I want to say a couple days ago, this same person, another stream while they were modding, and I'm like, you motherfuckers are so fucking fake. Like, what the fuck? Like, and this is just one example. Like, I don't want to say names right now, but on my channel, I would just show you the DM and the tweet. I mean, the DM, and just be like, fuck it. Cause I don't really know these people like that. Like, these people, I've never met you in person. So it's like, I mean, who are we to anyone, to be honest? But it's like everybody's jockeying to be popular or liked. And it's like so fucking crazy to me. Like, you guys don't even know these people, and you're telling me what you will and won't do, and you don't like this person, so you're not coming around. Like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, we doing that? Like, these people are older than me, and I'm like, do I really want to be in this world? Like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, because I can't be fake, and these people want fakeness. They want the fake. They want, oh my God, you're so beautiful. They want that shit. Now, you don't have to dog anybody if you think they're ugly or whatever, but you just don't say nothing. Like me, if I don't, it's like, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. But I'm not going to gas you up and be like, for instance, Kevin's live stream. I'm not going to gas you up. Oh my God, I loved it and this and that. I'm like, nah, dude, your shit ain't right, man. It ain't hitting. But that's what these live streamers do, and that's what they want. Everybody's fucking kumbaya, and that ain't me. And I can't do that shit. Nurse Viv is kumbaya. You know what I mean? Lindsay's kumbaya. They with that kumbaya shit. And I can't do it. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just me saying what I feel. Kind of like Charles Barkley, I guess. You know what I mean? People love him, people hate him. Let me read Jose's. We can all be in the channel, including you, Derek. We appreciate you, Derek, Nurse Viv, and the entire Urban AZ crew, including all that watch. Appreciate you, Jose. Finney says, yeah, my channel wouldn't make it past the first 5 live stream. I talk too much shit. That's what I'm saying, Finney. I don't come on here to talk shit, but I just call shit out when I see it. And it's so fake. And this surprise, I'm gonna say something that I said to Nurse Viv. And I actually like this guy. I actually like, I have no hate on what's his name? Actually shoot him super chats when I can. Damn, I shouldn't be saying no names right now because it's gonna come back to get me, but fuck it. So what's the guy they call? His name is Mark, the legend of what Mark? What's his channel? The Other Me. There it is. The Other Me. Nice guy. Sat down and talked to him. Don't have nothing negative to say about him. Actually wanted to help him out. Like, I have an advertising budget and I wanted to start advertising Nurse Viv's channel, and I wanted to pay him. Like, dude, like, I don't think what she does is conflicting with your channel, but I didn't explain it to him right. Anyway, he turned it down, but I don't think I explained it to him right. But it was $2,000 or more I was going to pay him because I felt like he deserved it. If anybody out there, he deserved it. So anyway, but something he does that kind of, I would talk about something he does that I wouldn't say I don't like, but I think it's kind of funny. So he's being nice every time I super chat him. He would be like, oh, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Like for real, even when I gave him a super chat in person. And my thinking is, why not just take the super chat and say, thank you, I appreciate you, blah, 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 instead of keep saying you don't have to do that, you don't have to do that. Because if you really didn't want to accept super chats, you would just turn your super chat thing off. And that's the part I don't like about this whole YouTube thing. I can't do that. I can't be like that. I can't say one thing and mean another. Because obviously you want super chats. It might help you pay your bills or whatever. So if I'm super chatting you $100 a day or whatever I did one day, it's like, just take it and say thank you. Obviously, I know I don't have to do it. We all know we don't have to do it. But it's just, I can't do that whole, but that's what people want. They want to hear that. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like, that's what everybody wants. I was looking at, even with Manny's shit, it's like, he has to play a certain role. He lives off that. He has to play a certain role. The good thing about me, I don't have to play a certain role. I could just turn this shit off. Like if you guys are coming at me right now, I could just turn it off because this is not my life, but it's their guy's life. And I don't want to crush their fucking dreams. You know what I mean? Because that's their dreams. So it's like with me doing this, I'm going to piss a bunch of people off. And, do I want that to affect Lindsay? You know what I'm saying? Or whoever else, Mom Food or Candy E. Do I want it to reflect on them because Derek's being an asshole or that's what they think I'm being? Um, so yeah. And I don't think I don't know, shit. Let me read some of the comments. Seem like I'm rambling on and on. The thing about Manny though, he did say this is how he's gonna make his living. So he was upfront about, yo, I'm gonna need y'all to super chat me because this is how I'm making my living. And the dude grinds for the shit. Like anybody that deserves to get super chatted is that dude. Man, it's fucking live stream every fucking day. That's some shit I could not do, would not do. I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't want to, and I just wouldn't. Sam, what up? I missed your hello. All right, I got it now. I got it now. Keep your real talk on a separate video or channel, maybe. Yeah. It's just like the people that have successful live streams, like the people that I kind of got to know because of their Vegas people or whatever, I wouldn't give them the time of day in the real world. I just wouldn't even notice them. So it's like all of a sudden I'm supposed to be cool with you or notice you because you're live streaming. I'm live streaming. I wouldn't even give them the time of day. And there I go. That's Derek being an asshole. Um, which, if you really knew me, you wouldn't think that. But on to another subject, something positive. Um, I don't know if you guys looked at I don't want to accidentally click off. My son put a video up. I do not want to accidentally click us off. Hold on. Let me go on this other laptop. But Mark, if you're out there, I still got that deal for you because I do respect and I like what you do. You might want to reconsider that. All right, Golf King. Oh, shout out to Golf King. It says, "This is why I respect you, Derek. Good or bad, you always speak your mind and tell it how it is. You don't sugarcoat anything. That's great entertainment for me." Yeah, some people appreciate that, Golf King, and some people don't want it. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. Um, I gotta find this video. Jesus. My son posted it today. So I know what I'm talking about. So my son, you guys, DJ Ware, shout out. He runs the foundation side of the business of Urban AZ, the charity side. I don't get mixed up into that at all. Anything you see charitable or whatever, that's him doing. But he actually got a donation from, who is this called? Oh man, what is this company called? I want to get the name right. I don't want to mess it up. True, what is that? Damn, what is that? I got to go to Instagram. Anyway, he got like $2,500 donation from a company called True something. And what he's doing is he's doing a mental health campaign. And he's helping us. I think he's gonna put I think he's helping this young lady out. I don't know about mental health, so I don't want to say the wrong words, but he's helping this young lady out that has mental health problems, or however you say it. I don't even know how you word that. But he's donate money so she can get therapy. She's getting therapy. Man, where is this? Damn it. He's paying for her therapy. I think he's going to put up some content about that later, just what she will allow him to put up. Hold on, I'm trying to get this right. So his goal is to help 50 individuals therapy sessions who are suffering that can't afford it, potentially saving a life. He's real. This is real dear to him, and I'm glad this company donated. Damn, why isn't that in there? True. Company's called True to something, but they donated $2,500 the other day. This is his passion because when he ran track in high school, one of his best friends killed himself, came to school the next day. They were at track practice the night before. They were, it was that night. The kid came to school the next day with a gun and committed suicide. His friend. And that affected him. And he felt like he could have done something, like he didn't see any signs, nothing. No one's seen any signs. So it kind of messed with him. So till this day, he's always been, I want to help people if I can. And if you go on the Urban AZ, Instagram page, you'll see he has some stuff up about it, and he put up a video on YouTube. And my son don't talk a lot at all. For him to do a video is kind of like, it really means something for him to do that. But the money we get, like from super chats and all that, first of all, gets dispersed out to Lindsay and all the mods. They get their cut. Anything left over, we donate to help kids or whatever out. So anything you guys, super chats and all this is really appreciated. And we're going to show you where it's going to. So I say that to say, there is some positive coming out of us live streaming because it is going to really help people. And like I say, we'll show you that where you guys super chats go to. But you guys should definitely, if you get a chance when we get off here, go on the Urban AZ page, look at the video my son put up, and just leave a comment or a like or something. Just show him that, hey, we see you, we see what you're doing. Because he's 25 years old. For him to be focused on that, helping people, I think it's a really good thing. So, but anyway, kind of losing track of what the hell I was saying. When you were with your buddy Gamlin, you said you were going to take this channel by storm. Yeah, that was then. What happened? It's not what I thought it was going to be, Dodger fan. It's not fun. If it's not fun for me anymore, then it's like I just move on to something else. So hopefully that answers your question. So Dodger fan, you want this channel to flourish. Why though? Like, what would you want to see from this channel? I'm curious, Dodger fan. Why do you want to see this channel flourish? Why not Sin City Family or Kevin Pegram's, Rhonda's channel? Like, why this channel? Dodger fan. Yeah, we know what you want to see, Thosa. I want to know what everybody else wants to see. Like, is the Vegas walking up and down the strip or Fremont Street, is that what's necessary? I don't know. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do what I like that's fun for me, like these interviews. Maybe I'll separate it. Who knows? It'll be figured out. But I definitely don't want my antics to affect Nurse Viv and Lindsay and their stuff. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the gist of it. Because people will, they'll be like, I'm not fucking with that channel because of that person. Yeah, those are the Vegas videos. Definitely, that was a plan in the beginning. We knew we had to hit Vegas hard to get where we needed to be as far as the numbers and the watch hours we needed. It was like we got to hit Vegas. People seem to gravitate towards Vegas. So now that that's already pretty much accomplished on that part, it's like, what now? Do we still just keep fucking streaming Vegas? Let me see what Dodger fans say. More live from you and the others don't have a freaking brain in their head. They've been there 7 years and have no clue. You do. You have smarts and let us know what we want. Honestly, Dodger fan, I'm going to need you guys to tell me what you guys want, to be honest. I could think I know what you guys want, but that might not be it. I was hoping I can get Jimenez to start doing music on this channel. I really want it to be where you can come here and you can get different stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just the same shit every day. Where you can get, Lindsay doing a field review. You can get me maybe interviewing an athlete or just saying what the fuck's on my mind. You know what I mean? Just different stuff. It's a variety. I wanted to really make it a variety. I just don't want my shit to hurt everybody else's shit. That's all to that. Or maybe tone it down some. I don't know. Nurse Viv seems pretty raunchy too, though. So what is her problem? What you mean? What is her problem? What is Nurse Viv's problem? I don't know what you mean by that, though. So. And one thing that I think I have an issue with the people in my circle. Like, I wanted this forum to be like, people can say what they want to say. I didn't want it to be, oh, you can't talk about this person, you can't talk about that person. I basically got outvoted on that. If whoever Golf King had a problem with whoever, and he wanted to express that, go right on ahead. Like, I didn't have a problem with that. I mean, as long as you just saying outright, just bashing somebody, it's, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just want to get some shit off your chest. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Like, if people are gonna be, sensitive about shit, this ain't the channel for you. But again, my crew of people really didn't want that. We wanted everything to be positive, positive, positive. And we don't live in a positive world. So it's like, that ain't me. It ain't. There's some negative shit going on in the world, but people come to YouTube to get away from the negative shit. So. Oh, definitely, Thosul. Yeah. They definitely want some censorship that I don't agree with. Because we're all grown-ups here. It's like, if it's something I said you don't like, and it's kind of like, change the channel. Or something I'm doing you don't like the strip club, don't watch the shit. That's me. But they have different ideas. So, but hold on, y'all. I gotta put this food in the fridge real fast. But honestly, to you guys, man, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Shit could all change tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna take some advice from you guys, because honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have started working out. To be honest, like, you guys kind of, it's like having a workout partner. Like, so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I just don't want to affect everybody else's shit, but we'll keep it moving. You know what I mean? What's Jimenez's idea? Cindy says Jimenez, that's a good idea. What did Jimenez say? Thinking about playing music videos and having the viewers rate the song. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Jimenez. Yeah, that Thuso, I thought that was interesting, the whole strip club, but taking it to a different level with, interviewing them, seeing what they have to say, even the call girls. at the MGM Grand, interviewing them. Just me, that's the stuff that I think is cool. Like to get that behind the scenes type of shit. Even at the strip club the other day where we showed you all the money at the end of the night, how they split it up and all that. I'm thinking that's cool personally. You know what I mean? But then you get some people that don't like the shit. Not that I care what they like, but when it starts influencing Nurse Viv and she starts saying how certain things look and that, I'm like, I gotta take her, I gotta take some of the stuff she's telling me, you know, I gotta keep that in mind. Golf King, I ain't no goddamn pervert. What the hell? Dodger fan Derek, I think you need to talk sports. Center family has no clue about that. There is so much context going on with gambling and betting and games going on with college pros. Yeah, I definitely like talking about sports, and I'll definitely keep doing that. I can't wait till football season comes in because I have plenty to talk about. I have plenty of guests coming on each Sunday or Monday. I just got to figure out if I want to separate the channels or I want to keep it here, sports talk, Urban AZ sports talk or whatever. I don't know. I just got to figure out if I want to separate them or not. Pretty much. That's pretty much what I'm dealing with. Because if I am gonna live stream, I'm gonna keep it how I am. I'm definitely gonna, I got to be myself. YouTube bubble is going to burst for a lot of folks. 90% of their content is being put out as either truly mindless entertainment or is to some narcissist BS found on every other social media platform. I definitely agree with you, Vegas Vet. And you guys are going to help me keep up with the times and what people really want to see, what people will come to watch. So I don't want to get caught in that trap. Let me go. Let me get out to Vegas and stream. You know what I mean? Now, when we're out there, it's fun because we're always out there anyway. So definitely when we're out there, for sure. But I'm even having a hard time, honestly. Like, I have an awesome fight video that most of y'all seen on Fremont. I'm kind of having a hard time putting that up, just the edited version. It is violent. There is a lot of fight videos on YouTube and other places. I just don't want the negative shit. You know what I mean? And I just see a bunch of negative shit coming from me putting that video back up. So that's why I've kind of held back on that, to be honest. But football season will be fun though. I think whoever's gambling or betting, I think we could make a lot of money. Hey Derek, I'm home. My boyfriend may have COVID, so it's been a crazy night. Call me if you want to chat. I want to see if I can get Amy in this chat before we go, you guys. You know, Amy, Pineapple Lawyer. You guys remember Pineapple Lawyer? Let's see if she hits me back. Jay Nizzle, I think all of us kind of need to be as a group. I don't think any one of us would survive with our own channel. I mean, we could survive. Obviously, people are doing it. I just think it is better as a collaboration because the deal is with me, I'm gonna live stream when I want to live stream. So you might not, you might get something from me on Saturday and you might not hear from me another month. You know what I mean? And that's not gonna make a channel grow. You're not gonna want that. But that's just me. I kind of just go and do what I want to do at the time. I don't want to feel like I have to live stream. You know what I mean? So if I don't feel like it, I just won't do it. If I could show you guys what Amy just sent me. I asked her if I could put her in my chat. She says it's on camera off. I'm naked, but can throw my clothes back on. Don't you guys want to see her naked? You guys want to see Amy naked? Y'all remember Amy, right? Let me see how I'm gonna go ahead and y'all hold tight for a minute. If I happen to click this shit off because I don't be knowing what I'm doing sometimes, just chill. Invite. Okay, invite. Let me see, send her this. Anyway, y'all, we got about 15 or 20 more minutes. Any questions, anything? I'll be completely honest. I wouldn't stay on this channel unless you keep it real though. Too many fake channels. Well, nah, I'm not gonna go on any channel unless I'm myself. So definitely if I'm on here, you're gonna get the real. You know what I mean? You're definitely gonna get the real. But there are going to be some changes. Hey Jose, I think I missed your super chat earlier, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, Jose, and everybody who super chatted. If I missed you guys, definitely appreciate it. It goes to a good cause. You guys will see. We'll be real transparent where all the money is doled out to. I'm gonna ask Lindsay and the mods if it's okay to show what they've made out of the money that was made, what they got out of it, and then what went to charity and all that stuff. But I just want to get their approval. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Not that I have to, but I think it's only polite to ask them if it's okay because I want to be transparent with this channel. No, Thusu, you know I'm gonna keep it real. I can't do it no other way. Come on, where's Amy at? Hurry up, Amy. But I might we'll see how things go. I might have to branch off into my own thing. Let them have the big boy channel and I branch off into my own little thing. You know what I mean? A spin-off or whatever you want to call it. If Amy don't get on in the next 5 minutes, I'm getting the hell out of here. Candy, you keep blocking Golf King. Candy, have you ever blocked Golf King before? I'm gonna do the financial stuff on Fridays, every Friday. Unless, definitely every Friday. And then, unless something important that's on my mind, I just may jump in there, another day of the week. But I'm hopefully we can just figure out a schedule. Y'all can expect certain things to happen. Workout Wednesday, that'll happen on Wednesday. You can expect to get the stock talk or financial stuff on Friday. Um, Obviously, we'll go out to restaurants and different shit like that on the weekends. Um, hit up, hit up the strip club. But there's another strip club I want to take you guys to in Phoenix. It's more on the, I don't know which how you want to say it. It's more on the white side. See the difference between the two. Ain't gonna be no pillow talk with D Ware. I'm gonna call Amy. Hold on, y'all. She's taking too long. Not that even I'm a lie and say y'all want to see her. Y'all requesting her.
Here.
The hell? What's going on? You didn't get my message?
I just barely did. I just opened it. Sorry. I was opening a couple checks for clients.
Oh, if you're busy, don't worry about it. There's some people requesting to see you.
No, I can jump on in one.
All right.
Give me like
I'm
1 minute.
All right, I'll wait for you.
2 minutes and I'll jump on.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Later. All right, we gotta wait 2 minutes for Amy. Clapper cam with D Ware highlighter. Vegas vet. Vegas, you stay out here or something? Man, it's too hot right now for the golf course. But you know what? Cedric is doing something. He's doing it in October though. He's doing a golfing event in October. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hold tight, y'all. Hold tight. Cedric's Golf Classic. All right, y'all. I'm about to put this flyer up real quick. Oh shit, you just reminded me. Uh-oh, there's Amy. Hold tight, y'all. What up, Pineapple Lawyer?
Hey. Hi, Derek. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Been trying to get with my lawyer for the longest, and she's been too busy for me, you guys.
Hey, don't try to big time me, Derek. You know you the biggest big time of all.
Where didn't you just say you were coming from dinner
I am.
tonight?
My
Where are you at
friends.
this weekend? I guarantee you're on vacation somewhere.
Actually, I just might be, but I can't say that because I don't want anybody to stalk me or anything crazy.
See what I'm telling you? Y'all ever see a lawyer on vacation so much?
No, no way. Not me. Do you want to see what I got today?
Yeah. Hey, hold on for a minute,
Fabulous.
Amy. Just
Oh,
talk.
okay.
I got to go grab something out the fridge, but just
Oh,
talk to the people in here for a minute.
well, who all is here? Like, who am I talking to?
You don't see? It's like 55 people in here right now. It's just,
How do I look to see who's? I don't know.
you don't have like a comments. You can't see the comments.
Chat. Let's see.
I guess not live, not private
Comments.
chat,
Comments.
but it should
Oh,
be
I
like
see.
comments. You don't see comments?
Now, if I go over here, I'm on my phone. Should I have gotten on my computer?
Shit, I don't know. But you don't see any comments though at all.
I do when I hit the chat thing. Hold on, let's see. When I hit chat,
What do you see?
somebody said drinking Heineken with DJ D Ware. Please don't forget to like the stream.
Do
Hi,
you
baby
see
girl.
somebody saying pineapple lawyer make
Oh,
it
hi,
count?
Pana. Yeah, now I can see it, but I have to
Okay.
go back and forth between.
Oh, you would have to go back and forth? Nah, you don't want
Yeah,
to do
on
that.
my phone. So yeah.
Nah, you don't want to do that. Do you
Okay, I'll
see?
talk to everybody while you're going.
I'm
I
just going
want
to
to
grab me
show
a beer real
I want
fast.
to show the cutest little thing that I got today.
Yeah, show them some of your stuff.
No, like look at how
Hold
cute
on, I'm
this
back
is.
in.
It's my new Fendachi purse. I'm like super um obsessed with Fendachi, which is Fendi and Versace combined. Isn't it cute? But I can't hear anybody. I guess it's just comments only. But I love this little bag. I think it's so cute. I'm not good with this camera thing. Derek literally texted me and was like, "Hey, jump on my chat." And I just got home from dinner. I was about to brush my teeth and put in my Invisalign and go to bed, but now I'm chilling. So I guess I'm gonna go to the chat. Somebody said make it clap for us.
What?
Somebody said pineapple lawyer, make it clap for us. Make what clap? Let's see. My hands, I can make my hands clap. Oh gosh, that's funny.
So, what are your plans this weekend?
My best friend is flying in this weekend, so I'm gonna be
So, what are
hanging
your
out with her.
plans? Huh?
I'm not gonna tell. It's a secret.
Mm,
But I think on Thursday we're gonna go to the Christian Louboutin event at Fashion Square Mall.
never heard of it.
So
I don't. I
you
don't get.
you know what Christian Louboutin is.
Oh yeah, but I don't. I don't get emails to that type of stuff.
Oh.
That's for the bad and bougie.
You're the baddest and the bougiest. What you talking about?
Pineapple. Where is your favorite vacation spot?
I love Greece and I
See what I'm
love
talking about, y'all? Greece.
they said
All
my
I can say is
favorite.
Vegas. She says Greece.
I like Vegas too.
You
Vegas is fun.
know, DJ just got back from where the hell was he at?
I
Aruba.
saw that. He was living his best life, having a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I liked his posts from there because it looked fabulous. For sure.
It was Aruba, right? What the hell was it? I forget, man. I don't even know where my son be at. Let me see where this fool was at.
Hold on one second. Oh, did I just
What?
lose you?
Hold on, let me see.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Oh, wait, I'm back.
You're back.
Oh, there I am. I tried to like do multitask on my phone. I guess you can't multitask while you're on the show.
Man, what the hell?
Oh my gosh, my belt is like too tight because I ate dinner. So look, it's like
There's really no topic of discussion right now. I just was on. I said, "Oh, let me see if I can get Amy on." So,
oh. Does anybody have any legal questions? Well, that don't create a attorney-client bond or relationship, but I could help somebody if they have like a general legal question.
Golf King wants to know who do you have winning the NBA this year, Warriors or Celtics?
Oh, I think the Warriors are playing really good, but the Celtics are a good team too. But Steph has been being Steph.
Who do you want to win, or do you even care?
I'd say the Warriors. I used to live in the Bay Area, so I like the Warriors, and I have a lot of friends out there who.
Your friend, her son plays for what team? I thought I seen.
Oh yeah, he plays for the Warriors. Moody.
Oh, no, 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 no,
So
no, no, no. It's not. Is it
who?
Moody? No, it's somebody else.
Oh, I have a lot of.
I'm
I
talking
have a
about like
friend.
one of your real close friends, best son, because you were at the draft. Something about the draft. I remember you doing something with them for the draft or something. Come on, he went to his team was
Oh,
like in the final four. The college team were in the final 8 or final 4. couple years ago, somebody,
Oh, Gonzaga. Yeah,
yeah, what's his
the
name?
Zags. So Brandon Clark went to Desert
There it
Vista.
is, Brandon Clark.
Yeah, and I'm
What
good
team does
friends
he
with
play
his
for?
mom. He's with the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies went
Okay,
really
right,
far
right,
this
right.
year too. Yeah,
Yep, there it is. Yep.
yeah, yeah. I wanted the Grizzlies to make it, and I wanted the Grizzlies to play the Phoenix Suns, but both of them lost, so that didn't happen.
So, have you been following the Johnny Depp case?
Yes, that
What are
was
your thoughts on
massively
that?
interesting. Okay, so defamation cases are very, very difficult to prove. And I thought it was interesting that the jury found that one of Amber Heard's claims for defamation, she won. So that would almost insinuate that her claims of being abused were real, right? Because if one of those is real, then she may have been a victim of abuse. But then the way that they ruled in finding that he got $10,000 or $10 million in compensatory damages, 5 million in punitive. She got 2 million in compensatory damages and zero in punitive. It was almost like the jury was saying, "Hey, we believe him and we like him more than we like her, so we're going to award him more. But both of you are kind of shady and neither of you have clean hands." Of course, this is just my opinion on without talking to anyone in the jury on what happened. But in general, it's kind of as a female, I feel like I want women to be believed when we're abused or assaulted or something. But at the same time, you know, I don't know who was necessarily lying. Did you watch the whole trial, Derek?
I didn't.
I watched
No,
parts
not
of
at
it.
all.
Johnny Depp was really, really good on the stand. He was funny.
I guess I
He
can go
was
back and watch it, but
he
no.
was like super sarcastic and yeah, it was an interesting trial, but in general I think that the jury probably didn't get everything right, and obviously Amber Heard is going to appeal this verdict. So I doubt if Johnny Depp's ever going to see any of the money, because at the end of the day you can get judgments against people, but collecting on a judgment is a whole nother story, and it's really hard usually. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll
Golf,
see what
are you
actually
serious? I'm not gonna even ask her that.
what
It's so silly. I should block them for this.
somebody said something silly. On your show, somebody said
This
something silly. What?
the silliest. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Mods, how do y'all even let that get through? Block that. This dude
What?
has a poop fetish, I guess.
Ooh. So I'm even branded on my drinking my water bottle.
That's a water bottle?
I just put my sticker
Damn,
on it. I
that's nice.
have actual water bottles that have my stuff on it
But
too.
that's
It's really
not
nice.
that's not see-through. That's a water bottle.
I mean, it's one of those swell water bottles because I always like to stay hydrated. So
Oh,
I
okay.
always have water. Um,
So you know what I want to do with you, Amy?
what?
And you guys tell me what you guys think. I want to follow you on a night out with Pineapple Lawyer. Like for
A
real.
night out?
Like just, you know, let's say you go out to eat, whatever you do, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whatever you do.
That would actually be maybe kind of fun, maybe interesting.
Yeah.
Or not. I don't know.
Would
Am
you
I
guys
that
want to see
exciting?
that? Like a night out with Amy, Pineapple Lawyer? Or I don't know, what do you do? Like, I mean,
It depends. Like last week, I had a really great business meeting. Um, it was a bunch of Taco Bell executives.
I'm not at a meeting, obviously.
No, but you didn't hear who else. I'm not. No, I don't want to name drop. I'm not going to say who else was at the meeting. But
Can't do that now and say no.
no, no.
Give me one
I
name now.
decided not to.
I hate when people do
No,
that.
I'm not gonna name drop. But it was a lot of really um, some some really important people, athletes and um, big time people, and it was at Ocean 44, and we were all uplifting each other, talking business, figuring out how we can all become billionaires. It was very, very interesting.
Ocean 44, that's a seafood restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm. It's right by Scottsdale Mall. Yeah.
AK Willie was asking something, but now, what did you ask earlier, AK? What were you asking? Oh, okay. Does Pineapple Lawyer have any advice for evicting squatters?
Oh,
How does that work? I'm curious. How can somebody just come in your shit and
it happens a lot, actually.
so let me understand this. A squatter is so if hold on. If let's say I'm renting this house out, but it's
Mhm.
empty, they can come in there and just live in there and claim it. How does that work?
So a squatter is just gonna pick a lock, find a house that's either abandoned or, you know, someone's out of town for an extended period of time, and they just move on in there. And it happens a lot. There's a lot of people who do real estate investment, not unlike yourself, who have to get squatters out of these kind of older homes that they want to, you know, gut and redo. Um, and there's actually laws that if somebody is, it's called adverse possession. If somebody's living somewhere for long enough without interruption, I can't remember off the top of my head how long it is, but it's a long time, and they can actually challenge to be an owner of the home. And don't quote me
It's
on any of this. It's
ridiculous.
like, I learned it in my property class in law school, so that was like 11 years ago. So, yeah, but squatting is real. It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, could you just beat the hell out of them and put them out? I mean, no one's
Well,
gonna want to get beat up every day, right?
that would be assault, Derek. I'm not going to
But
encourage
it's in
you
your
to
own
assault
house. It's
anyone.
in your own property you own.
Well, if it's your property and you're the owner, then of course you can call the police. You can, um, you know, tell the person, "Hey, I'm the owner. You need to get out of my house." But um, there's, I mean, there's ways of getting people out. But a lot of people do squat. I mean, if you're homeless and you're living in Arizona and it's 120 degrees, you're gonna try to find somewhere that has a roof and a toilet, and you know, should put my camera on my little tripod
AK,
thing.
you
Hold on.
have 3 people squatting on your property right now. The fuck? I couldn't imagine that'd be problems.
Where's the good lighting here? I'm gonna put it on my little tripod thing, so I don't have to sit here and hold the phone awkwardly. Okay.
Oh, there's no
Better?
house, but they put an RV there. Okay.
Can you hear me, Derek?
Yep.
You just got like really, really quiet all of a sudden. I can barely hear you right now.
You can
Can you
barely
hear me
hear
now?
me. I can
Maybe
hear
I
you.
turned the
You can't
volume
hear
down.
me.
Oh, the volume got turned down. Hold on.
So didn't you already ask her this question prior?
Say that
How
again?
how important is money to a relationship? Didn't you ask her this before? Or somebody? It's not
How
important to
important
her.
is
She has her
money?
own money.
Mm, yeah, but you kind of should be with somebody who is at least similarly situated, so that it's like one person doesn't feel like they're getting taken advantage of. But at the same time, I mean, I don't think you have to earn the same amount of money to be happy. But I think money is important in relationships. I think money is like the number one reason why people break up. I think, or maybe some bad sex. I don't know. Okay, but it's more awkward to be like really far away because now I can't really see you. Okay, is that better?
However you're comfortable.
Okay, all
What
right.
section of what section of the law do you practice? Any advice on passing bar exam?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mostly I'm personal injury, business, and some anti-discrimination law. And I would say passing the bar, the biggest thing for passing the bar is um, try not to get super nervous. Try to like just stay true to yourself and like not overthink it. Because most of my friends who didn't pass the first time, they stressed themselves out so bad that um, they psych themselves out. So I I'm kind of one of those people who just was like, hey, it's just another test. I'm not going to stress out. And I passed my first time, and I really well, okay. So a real tip is I put little stickies in all different areas of my house. So like I had stuff that I couldn't remember, I would stick a sticky like next to my toilet, in my water closet, in my master bedroom. And then I put something else like on my fridge. So then when I was in the test, I could flash back to that question and that um, information, and I could see it hanging on my fridge, or I could see it hanging next to my toilet. And that was my secret tip. So is there somebody out there who's about to take the bar exam?
I don't know. I just asked.
Uh,
Are you about to take the bar exam? Nacho Vidal. It's hard to take these people
mm.
serious with these names.
Well, hey, my
Moody.
my huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say my nickname is Pineapple Lawyer, but of course my law firm has a serious name, but that's just my like personal brand. How
Hmm.
long did your show go for, Derek?
Uh, I don't know. We've gone like live streaming. We've gone like 10
Three
hours.
hours? Oh my God.
We've gone like 10 hours before. But that's when we're walking around live streaming and just doing different shit.
Uh-huh.
Not actually just sitting here and talking.
Right.
This is this is new to me doing this sit down talking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually better. I mean, I like it better because I don't have to go to your place if you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can just patch you in
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So starting to learn how to do this. So
for sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, maybe you would want to buy a pair of shorts from me, Derek. Hold on,
Let me
I'm gonna
see
show
him.
you.
Hey, you were
I
supposed to
bought
show me. You didn't show me
I
what
bought
you.
these Fendachi shorts for my man, and they're too big, and but do you like them?
Yeah, those are cool. They seem to be comfortable.
They're like silk, and
Do
they
they have a
they're they have
do they have
pockets.
a do they have a belt or something, or
No,
is
they're
it elastic?
elastic.
What
It's
is it
elastic.
elastic?
See? You want me to get closer?
Because I'm losing weight,
So
so
yeah, they're really really high quality, really nice.
but I'm saying would they stay on me or
What size is your waist?
I'm 2X. So I'm like shit, what am I like?
These are like a
Four,
34.
I'm like 40 even probably now.
Oh, these might be too small.
Nah, the tighter the better because I know I'm losing weight in my waist. So I
But
have
look
to,
at how nice they are. They like
yeah, those are nice.
these pockets are really nice.
Those are just lounge.
Yeah.
Those are just
They're like walk around or chill shorts, and I'm gonna take them back to the Versace store because they didn't fit my boyfriend. But
nah. Hold tight. I'll probably grab those off.
you want to look at it? Yeah,
They fit.
they're 1,075 plus tax.
Y'all hear that shit?
You got that, Derek. You got that in your in your
Y'all hear
in
that
your
shit, right?
glove compartment.
Y'all hear that, right? So,
I
so you want to
didn't
date a
even zip
lawyer?
my dress up all the way. Ah!
What?
I didn't zip my dress up all the way because when you text me, I was about to get undressed to go to bed, and then I threw my clothes back on so I could jump on here right quick. Okay, that
You
light is
know
really
she's
bright.
not going to answer this question truthfully, right? Thosu.
What
She's
was the
going to give
question?
you the politically correct answer.
What's the
Here's
question?
what is your advice for men who want to date lawyers?
I would say be a nice human being. Know how to argue because lawyers will probably beat almost anybody in an argument. I don't know. I have some really pretty lawyer friends. They're really cute girls.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I know
All
some really,
girls
really
think their
cute.
girlfriends are cute, though.
Not true. Okay. Yeah, you're right. We're never gonna say our girlfriends are ugly.
Nope,
This is just
never.
never ever. Except for when we're mad at them, then we'll be like, that ugly ass heifer.
We're not gonna get into the. Well, I don't know shit. All right, another question. How long have you
Okay.
been practicing law?
10 years. A little bit over 10 years.
Hey,
So,
would you ever go to the vault with us, Amy?
what's the vault?
It's a strip club.
A strip club? Nah, I used to like strip clubs. Strip clubs are
What?
fun. I think strip clubs are fun. I'd go.
Sounds like a no to me.
Am I VIP? Am I
Of
VIP? Am I
course.
VIP? Hey, then I'd go.
Obviously, you would be.
Every time I go to a strip club, there's girls that come up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, did we used to work together at such as?" I'm like, "No,
They're
I've never been a stripper.
saying
No."
you look like a stripper.
I guess almost every time I go to a strip club, probably 9 out of 10 times I go to a strip club, I have one of the dancers come up to me and say, "Hey, do you remember me from blah blah blah?" Or "We used to work together at," and I'm like, "No, that's not me." Pretty funny.
You think you look like the stripper type?
No, I don't. I don't know why they do that to me. I don't know if like somebody out here looks like me or something and they're getting me confused with someone. I don't know. No, I don't think I look like the stripper type. No. But
Is
I'm just saying it's funny that they do that. Huh?
is your current boyfriend an athlete?
No, he is not. We've only been dating a couple months, so it's like kind of new. In
Yeah.
fact, I think last time I was on your show, we weren't even committed. So
What do you mean you wasn't committed? Y'all was just dating?
we're just dating, yeah.
Last time you were on my show, is that what you call it, a show?
I mean, on your podcast or
I don't even know what it is. So, yeah, we don't know what it is yet. It just is what it is.
all right.
Oh, what? I think
If
she
I
gives
sit down,
strip
can you still?
vibes. How you're wrong with that, Thosu. Think you just be saying stuff to be saying stuff. She does not give off stripper vibes.
Well, you know me in real life, Derek, so you
That's
know
true.
you know.
I think nah, because you don't even dress like a stripper though. If you
No.
go to her Instagram page. Thosu, have you been to her IG page? sure you have. You'll probably get a whole new, different vibe if you
No,
go
I
to
don't give
their
stripper
IG
vibes.
page. Sergio, you from Arizona, Sergio? You live out here in Arizona? J Poppy says, "Hola from Dayton, Ohio." What time is this? 11 o'clock. Damn, I didn't mean to be honest.
I don't know how to make this go down. Hold on.
Check out our
Oh,
IG page. She's
okay. My messy little hallway. Or my
definitely
stairway.
carries herself with class, I shall say.
Thanks, Derek. No, I don't think I give stripper vibes at all. Is the vault in Arizona?
Yeah,
How sad that I didn't even know that, right?
because you're too
Where
upscale. You're too bougie for the vault.
where is it at?
It's on universities and shit. What's that street? Oh man, university and something like
Hmm.
it's going towards. If you're going towards the airport, you get off on
Oh.
university.
So it's
But
like an airport-ish?
no, it's just in an industrial area, kind of.
Oh,
Do you like to
yeah.
do any fishing? I
I
think
love
people.
to fish.
I think people that see girls with kind of bigger boobs, you could. I think they stereotype. You know what I mean?
So we like to fish?
No,
Oh,
about the what was the shit earlier? What did
oh.
he say? He said something. I don't know. You, if anything, you could pass for one of those high price call girls, one of those New York call girls.
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying, you see what I'm saying? No, if I was a stereotype you, if I didn't know you,
Oh,
and if I seen you walking by yourself in a casino late at night, because that's what they do.
I don't know because I've
I'm
never
just
done it.
telling you, that's what you'll
Oh,
be classified at.
oh.
That's what
Mm.
you image you would give off. But a high, one of those $3,000 hour ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Like if I ever was relegated to do that, I would definitely charge at least
You
$3,000 an hour.
understand what I'm saying. I know you, so I know you're not.
I
But I'm
know.
saying
I'm joking.
if
Right.
you were walking in the Wynn Hotel
Hmm.
at 4 in the morning by yourself, just kind of walking around back and forth, you would be stereotyped as that.
Hmm. Oh, if I'm by myself, yeah.
Right.
Because I
Yeah.
was gonna say I've been like me and my girls when we used to go to Vegas when we were younger. You don't even get home until like 5 o'clock in the morning because the
I'm just
clubs
saying
don't
by
start
yourself and
until
you're
like
going
1.
back and forth. You know
Back
what
and
I
forth.
mean? No destination. You're just kind of walking in circles.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Gotcha.
The hell? How much could you get if you sold your body? Why are you asking? You said Derek. You talking about Amy? Thusu, go. You're bored right now. All right. I'm gonna get a few more questions and where I'm going to watch some more Billions. You watch that show, Amy Billions?
No, what is it?
It's about a billionaires. It's pretty good.
Mm,
I like it. I'm into it now.
cool.
And
Well,
where
if you really want these shorts, come and see if they'll fit you if you like them.
I like them, so I'll definitely check them out. They
Okay,
gotta fit though, obviously.
right. They might be a little too small for you.
Do you think so? What size are
Like
they?
they're like a 34. They're
Ooh,
a 50 in Europe, which is like a 34, I think, in US,
yeah. Who
men's
the hell
US.
was you buying them for? You said they were too big for your boyfriend or too small?
Um, Actually, they fit him when he put them on, but he thought they were going to be too big. So on his birthday, he was like, he didn't want them. And so I told him I was going to take them back, and then he tried them on today, and they kind of fit. So I was like,
So
I'm
what?
still taking them back
I gotta try
because
on
I
some.
bought him something
I
else.
gotta try on some used underwear, basically.
They're not underwear. They're shorts.
You know what I'm saying, though.
They're
Did he
not.
have some on when he tried them on?
Yes, he had on.
Shit.
Oh my God. Yes, he had on his underwear.
What? Why are you even up entertaining us right now, Amy?
I know. I'm tired. It's 11:11. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna sign off in a minute. Because I'd do anything for you, Derek, and you've been blowing me
I was
up,
just,
talking
I was
crap.
honestly just seeing if you would hop in here, to be honest. We were just in here fucking around. So let me see if Amy would jump in here.
You've been
I
saying,
think you would.
you've been texting me like, do you ever work? I think you even might have said something on one of my Instagram posts like, do you ever work? And I was like, I'm working right now. But I got nothing but love for you, DJ, Vivian,
They
Nurse
said your
Viv.
man was free balling in no shorts.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, Amy, we're gonna have to before I let you go, we're gonna have to do a segment with you like every 2 weeks or weekly or something.
Okay.
I want to do something with you for sure. I think your life is exciting. So
Oh, I don't know about that, but
you know it is.
it's exciting to me.
I'm sure it's exciting to everyone. I'm
All
sure
right.
it is.
Well,
So
love you.
anyway, all right. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you.
Holla.
Take care. Okay. Bye.
See ya. How do I remove? Oh man, this beer got me tired, y'all. Ugh. Anyway, y'all. All right. We will see y'all. This wasn't even supposed to go long like this. Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow at some point, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to so what does pineapple do exactly? She's a lawyer. What the hell? Dosu. You didn't know she was a lawyer? No, she's a lawyer for real. Like that ain't no, she's a real lawyer. She has helped me with a lot of shit. So she's an actual lawyer. She's not your typical lawyer, but she's a lawyer and a good one. But yeah, go check out her page. I mean, if you look at her Instagram page, you probably think she was a model, but she's a lawyer. And she's very good at it. So anyway, let me see. Hold on before y'all get out of here. Let me see if I can put her link in here. And start learning this stuff. Pineapple lawyer. All right, Dosu, I just put her link in there. Hey, Jimenez, you gonna play some music tonight, man, so we can send everybody to your page right now? Do something live, man. Keep me entertained. I'm about to get off, but Jimenez, you gonna do something? Even if you just have pillow talk with Jimenez, it'll be cool. Right, Jimenez? Send me your link, Jimenez, so we can stick it in here, man, because I'm about to get off. And I definitely appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Tomorrow we'll do something with Nurse Viv for sure. For shizzle. I'm waiting on you, Jimenez. Stick that link in here, man, so we could listen to some music tonight. Jay Poppy says, that's awesome. You played for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, I was on the team, but as far as played, they brought me in to back up somebody else. But yeah, it was cool, I guess. Come on, Jimenez. What's the hold up? Nah, she's not an ambulance chaser, Thosu. She actually doesn't even need the lawyer money, to be honest. She was set. She's always been pretty much set. I want that old school music that Jimenez plays, Thosu. I want the old school. So Jimenez just gonna disappear on us. Man, why is this naked HD? They just do not give up. Yep, there you go, J Poppy. That's who they brought me in to push. They just wanted to push him pretty much. I didn't figure that out until after the goddamn season. Because they end up giving him a big contract the next year. I need a haircut. All right, Jimenez, you got like 5 minutes till I click this thing off. Naked is road, man. That's funny. Man, I can't wait till football season. That's going to be so fun this year, especially if we're still live streaming. I will be on one of these channels. That's going to be fun. Your equipment is out, man. You ain't got nothing. You can't just go on live and sing. Just go on live, man. We'll come over there. Just talk. Just do like talk with Jimenez video productions. Just do what I'm doing. Shit. Just talk. I like going into other people's streams and talking shit. It's easier to talk shit in other people's stream instead of your own stream. That way your stream will get judged, not mine. Brady ain't winning no more Super Bowls, though, so I'll bet you on that. Brady is not winning any more Super Bowls. Danny Gomez, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like. Haven't seen you before. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, you know what? Who that quarterback golf challenge was today? I ain't watched that. Brady ain't winning no more Super Bowls. It's a wash. It's a wrap for him. Jimenez, you don't need equipment to have a pillow talk. Jay Poppy, you think Cincinnati be back in the AFC Championship, huh? I don't think so. I think it's going to be the Bills and KC. It's so hard to repeat. Just to repeat going back to the Super Bowl, repeat going back to the AFC Championship. But I got the Bills. I'm thinking the Bills. I don't even like the Bills. I just think it's going to be their time. But it damn sure ain't going to be Tom Brady. Tom Lady. Oh, man. Damn, my beer got me. All right, y'all. I guess where's damn it, Jimenez. Somebody dropped the link for P Graham's channel. I would if I actually knew what it was. I think he's got me blocked. Not blocked, but I don't know. What is Kevin P. Graham's channel? I don't think he's going live until I seen something where he said he's not going to go live until like June, some date. He has a date where he's going live, a certain date. Jimenez, put the link in here, man. Then I can click off so everybody can get the link, man. What are you talking about? Those you need my blunt take on something we discussed earlier. What was that? Jasmine mentioned about not dating white guys, and I've seen it from other black women too, but black guys don't seem to have a problem dating outside their race. Why is that? Oh shit. I don't know. That's a good question. You know what? That might be a question for Nurse Viv. Because we don't. Like, I don't shit. I don't know that. You know what? That is a damn good question, Thosu. I'm gonna let Nurse Viv. I'm gonna let Nurse give that one to Nurse Viv. Definitely give that to her. Maybe it's just a preference of, let's just say, shit, I've been married for 27 years, so I can't answer that shit. I don't fucking know. I'm old school. It is a damn good question, though. I'll ask Jasmine, too, what her real reason is. But damn, did you see Ricky Williams changing his last name? Yeah, I seen that. What was the reason for him doing that anyway? I forget. I'm curious too, actually, Thosu. You know that? I'm curious on that. That's a good question. Like, what's the real answer? You know what I mean? There's a real answer behind that, and it's not just, oh, I'm attracted to black men. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's some white women that won't date white guys. They're only attracted to black men, so I don't know. And then you got vice versa, black men that will only date white women. So I don't know. That's a good question. Me, I've never been like that. So whatever I'm attracted to, I'm attracted to. Because she was a white lady. Is that why? That why he changed her name? Because she was white? Nah. I don't believe that. No way. Maybe he just didn't want people, you know, with the famous name Ricky Williams. He wanted to go incognito. Maybe when he booked something online, he didn't want to use the Ricky Williams name. I don't fucking know. Thuso, ain't you the one that said you like Pog's the best fat ass, what is it? Fat ass white girls. What is it? Is that what it stands for? You like white girls with big asses over any other girls with big asses. Aren't you the one who said that? Y'all got me. Jimenez, you never put the link in here, man. Pogs. Pogs are, I think they stand out because, well, now, I think before 2 years ago or so, because you would rarely see a white girl with a fat ass like that. But now it's a dime a dozen because everybody can get them. But I think definitely, 5 years ago, a white girl with a fat ass definitely stood out for sure. The pogs. Yeah, go on TikTok. There's some nice pogs on TikTok. Where you at, Jimenez? Man, let me see if I can find this dude's link. So y'all can have a choice to go see. Y'all can have a choice to go over to Jimenez or Jimenez. Sin City family. The Sin City family. Is anybody else on? Is Rhonda on? There's Manny. I can't find this dude's channel. J-Lo's booty, when you think about it, really, if you compare it to nowadays, it's really not a big booty. Coco, Ice-T's girlfriend brought out the big booty white girls. Coco. Definitely, though. So I agree with you on that race thing. It definitely is. Norma's on right now. Norma's live, really? I don't follow Norma. Oh, she's got the midnight countdown to her birthday.
The spirits list. The what? The spirits. They for this. And that too. I'm still waiting for the notification. I have 2 people on.
Sin City Syndicate in Manny's chat telling on graphic. What? What am I missing?
This one better give me more than $2, Julie. Now retrade it.
Sin City Syndicate, huh? All right. Graphic loves Norma. I'm gonna show y'all one. There's a pog on TikTok. Let me see if I can find this pog for you, though, so you might get you might like this pog. Let me go on my phone, man. Then I'm getting out of here, y'all. Chill. Where I'm glad I got that workout in though. All right, after I show y'all this pog for for Thosu. Follow her, Thosu. I'll get you her link. The link is fit.faith. J Poppy, you talking about Lindsay Does It. TikTok got all the pogs, y'all. Those, so you didn't like that one? I'll put it in the the subscriber chat. And shout out to, should have said that earlier, Jose El Campita for being subscriber of the month. He gets a big $1 million check from Urban AZ. Nah, it's just $100, but I mean, I wouldn't say just, it could help with some gas or something, but as soon as he sends me his information, we'll be sending that over. And if y'all know Jimenez's page, then yeah, go check Jimenez out. He's gonna be doing something. Anyway, it is 11:30. I need to, can't believe I spilled all this shit in here. I gotta clean that up tomorrow. Hey, but for real, y'all, thanks for hanging out. What's Molly saying? Graphic Center Suit Troopers that he's in trouble now. Does y'all screenshot those super chats and send them over to Manny? For sure, J Poppy. For sure. All right, y'all. Like for real though. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Gonna do something. Nurse Viv will do something tomorrow, hopefully. But definitely tune in. You guys tune in for this interview I got going on Friday with Cedric Sabalas. I think that should be fun. And yeah, we'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving and grooving. So, all right, y'all. I'm out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow or Friday for sure. Yeah. Maybe Nurse Viv may go out to eat somewhere, dinner or something. A couple of restaurants we want to try out. So maybe we'll do something tomorrow night. But anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for real. And hanging out with Jasmine. That was cool. I didn't even know some of y'all even knew about track. But all right, y'all. Peace out. Naked HD, peace out. See y'all, man. Max Ryder, peace. Dorsal, peace. JJ Real, Candy E, Justice 13 for everybody. Peace out.